Hello. No. Get in here. Facebook permits me to use this song to entertain my followers. I have no right for it. Please, Facebook, permit me to use this song, music, to entertain my followers. I have no right for it. Facebook, please permit me to use this music to entertain my followers. I have no right for it. Facebook, I've asked your permission. It's in inbox. English. Facebook, permit me again to please permit me to use this song to entertain the world. I have no right for it. Share this video as your comment.
Team, you should be using Monday.com. It's a platform to manage any team and any workflow. Marketing.
Facebook, I've asked your permission. Ndobodo, get in here. Share. Hey! Now Ogechi is beginning to touch the topic. You wanna abba? She get Ogechi Okeke. Ekirim video ni na nguri. You have force with it. Really? Ogechi, darling. I was thinking you're going to break it down from the beginning. You're going to charity and stuff, okay? Okay. We'll break it down. Like I told you, Chukuna is working overtime. First of all, how dare you call that girl as an informant? Are you mad? How ungrateful you are. Ogechi, abangini to say go first of all, use madana wagizoku, you choose something to label that person. This girl is very busy. I was able to pull her out. She was doing her stuff on a MAU service. During that lockdown, she was at home. Oh, remember she malum de one. I'm not the lady. From na program go guy name go. Boy sinabia mo hook up. Oy na dun pom na phone judi gabe puta no life na puta na chere och. Ja chala abo fota. Ama hom ni na esevulu mo na hook up ke bia. Now that very program that day Emelego Ndenugo. Remember, Emelego generally for the whole palliative, different states. Okay? The Itolego generally for the whole state. Then, or 204 and obe. The bayan we more running nose today. Bakala home all of man may way snakes and my esio. So you must forgive me more. So, I to Chalego generally. I think a few ago journal now live program. Then I decide there individually as in Dobodo to go onto state. Keti waja kankai bagote. Understand? Ndi mo menke ha. Onye ha alụ nke ndị abịa but amụa ha Ogechi si m Julie control n'onu nke ndị Enugu maka na ọ ma na a ga-akpafute ya tago. So mụnwa she's okay. I was like but I said okay ka ịtụkọta nke ndị Enugu. Oh, this lovely lady no na she's America or Canada afia bụ Muna. I know all ka fan Ogechi. You understand? Bye by that group mụnwa tinye extra money, ATM 80,000. One of our brother onye Enugu create program ahụ ma onye Ogechi wo they follow Ogechi anonymously or join at the group. Or she not join, not itinye ego. Otinye 10,000 extra, that makes it 90. Muna tinye 50. Okay, Muna tinye calm himself. But whichever did this in honor, all the voice note any national on the group So onye tinye one of our brother the come alonyo shanwa to general. Nyo melo okopita receipt in coaching go general 5,000 egoni coaching 5,000 one brother from UK. The guy in the UK na baba hebolo lego ibote ime any sign on to na aga onye British mata hana ona adapa Okay, you go waja ko got a be there. All them the boy, that man or that move. The man repeated the receipt. She but Naka will general ego. Money local for some time. Or she no na how go she delia now, you know. Na kwa mam na we lockdown. Like I can all 5,000 now no car to general quoted the receipt. She no it's well appreciated. So I can make a brother nya exclude. Okay, 5,000 na makono no ego general. Okay? Ogechi, my darling. Ewotemo. When you would any the whole receipt, you check here. I'm not sure you say it, but I'm saying it as it is. How I wish that my brother, that anonymous brother, will call me. Please do call me if you're watching me today. Share this with check and chicken go there on Peter Blebende Mali Henano. Can't care on Peter Blebende Mali Henano. Because that man I didn't been out watching Namdekan. When I didn't have full notice sometimes. I wish he can call. And easy in a creamy ball. On your line that was a game for. No when you get you na poison informant. Who bigish you. There was lockdown. There wasn't any interstate movement at the time. Chineke na mebele. One lady for na program Ogechi. Like chachamu. Oko like yamu go. Obione delmin boss. O delmin boss. Shimun owo wonder o delmin boss. Shimun ne. Nane kweko she did there. No na-eme you service here. No na ndị be ha na-adị wetele akpụkwụ na ihe niile. Na afia da agazi. Bewa akwa. She Okeke na-ebere akwa like this. Osumi bikon. No one way. I told him send him account. I told him maybe I give away kedi igbo nne jife. She tell me ha kan nye nwaja. Wanne awokwa m onye nko. Mana onwelu diri ihe na-adị na akụtụ. Nye ọwụlọ igi ikpazu nye go na ajụjụ m afọ without mo plan nke ga-ememe chi niile. So far as I'm solved that moment for you. On a kind of satisfactory feeling. Doesn't make me a millionaire. Alright? Until you waja, okay? Ofum na ebe anaja chabo na sugar night, sugar kana be sugar program I need after na egwegwu mgba. Onye m inbox. Gwa me hanu. Solve already the problem without minding. Ihe nu good after there. Emeka shi na manje Enugu because na uzo na jewebe ihe. It took long. When Ogechi na akọ na eme like today and tomorrow. It took a while. Ndị Palace of Justice na akpọkwu m. Onye mana jom of the Julie agụ iwu onye nzuzu onye apari. Ele ebe ego ndị Enugu. Ele rice ndị Enugu. Mkpọ anụmanụ a Ogechi she nnekwe o. Ndị a na-ajụkwa esi rice anụ. You know. Ogechi shi na onwe ha onye ha ma na Enugu. Japan, everybody was looking for alternative. Gabia, you understand? Okomu no bigwam. Na this lady biakute mu turu ihe anụwa. Mwono na ikwum na umu onye Enugu. Ya nwa no onwe eshim no onye Enugu. Owuzale Enugu biakwala udie idu nke anyị kwa. Mshika ona lolo na. Mshika mpogode ka mmalebe ona na this law. Yeah, towards that lockdown period. Mshika mpogode the lady mama ebe ona. Ma mepegu ụzọ ma nwe ike ije nwe Enugu mpia the girl n'igwe si nne kwe ihe nọ ngra ama m ga-eje nwulu anyị Enugu na Ogechi na anyị niile na-achọ onye nwere ike ije deliver rice aka elie ndị banye n'eke ochi na nwoke onye obodo ọma chef de gbadawa eke na eke will part of Enugu ọkwa na ga-ebido na mgbogo night mile keri ejewe I was feeling na rice ga-adịgodu gwogwo ịghọtago no be because him feel na aga ekewe from night mile. Eke from eje na any village no na ngwo kwala kama eje na kama ngwo jeke agbagotewezi uzo eke gbagolo ujebe uji. You understand? That was the plan. So, nshi the girl in my okuzo village juwe eke juwe uji. You understand? The girl okay the right kwete na oge je shinu sita no joke we say half now everything will be taken care of. Osun came back to Ogechi, I applied. So, what they know with Ogechi, no Ogechi. Obadawe Enugu. Emeka share no give me away bill. Rice one. You know. He away bill rice. And my tanya like 15-20 bags. Ogechi, can go get be dalanka. Now, akwa gini na-ekwu ne akwichi anu m no nwe shi na abia mmụta ka ishe eme charity na abia mmụta ka ishe eme charity abia hu mfi muta anything eji m obi ọcha mbia but to hit sozi mo bia obibia ahụ mbiala ịmalụ mmadụ hit solo onye ahụ iwulu onye ma ihe ị ga-edowe anya gị n'ala nye onye ahụ achọghị m ijudge gị wete ihe ndị mmadụ shela m. I decided to take the heat and kanjila aka m chọfụta maka mụ awụ m onye ashịrị mmadụ na-agba m ashịrị ị na-waste time because ama m ihe ndị be anyị ga-emenwu mmadụ. Some people hụkwa na ị na-progress ha shịwa ashị, you understand? So ha nwatụọ m hụ mantra na-agwa m ihe ndị a niile mụ achọghị ịma ihe m chọrọ ịma ka njila aka m chọfụta ihe na-eme. Ịnọrọ na-akọ that na-abịalụ m for some nwanne onwe ihe ọbụla nwere nchọ from you never. Ọwụlụ that na ụzọ dị mma Ogechi, you wouldn't have met me. Mụ na ga aka dị meet at all dịka na ọwụ na ụzọ na onwe ihe na-eme during that period March. Onye maalụ m ọfụma ga-agwa gị na that period ka na-eji ana ụlọ. Adịmana Christmas, adịmana odd times. Maka free Christmas time ndị take away na-eju ebe ahụ. Take away ndị na-enye gị nshi ịfụkwa ebe na-erikwa ihe ịnalụkwa ebe ị na-eje enwe hụ. Ọ ya ka na-akpọ take away. Adịmana Christmas, ndị take away na-adị very active at that time. The take away the active during March and all that. You have to go. So not all times. Now we can not like March, not the whole April. Stroke May. Not all depending on how long the length of my holiday. And that's what I usually do. I walk more guy. I'm not done that and go time and I'm going well. And my meeting doors on our home directly. Aka. Makanashina. Inye owo soso enyemaka awuhu soso ndị be maka emekite ki solve problem ndị unu directly meche ya ruo n'ishi never. You have to extend somehow to ndị ilo. So coronavirus tutu olumudashi Ogechi onye one chance. Ndị port tutu road niile kuchie. I should know corona. Everybody didn't know what was happening. It would not touch me. So I was looking for a means to distract myself from the happenings. Lo and behold, mchanaga na usobunde Facebook. So, the girl, she no Ogechi. Happily, the girl accepted it. No Ogechi. Oje nugu. Emeka mewe bio. Emeka she no manje because I did enter here. I made that. I'll matuta di malo momoto gave you because I was expecting a big rise or something like that. You understand? Emeka she was the way bill. She way bill. So Ogechi ki she die unde madu wetel ego. You need to come back to the group or in that group why na in hati pa Julie hati hana gi send the receipt. Masigi oh so muna na onye 10,000 send the receipt. The other brother repeat on the receipt maka onye lego nke general. Yotago. So you may expect ki ime wo ịgba back si na nekwe ego ndị nnukwu nekwe ego unu realize ngwa kedu how many bags of foreign ka ị ga-egote, how many bags of local ka ị ga-egote, a ga-etinye tomato, a ga-etinye maggi, everybody akụta uche ọnụ. Nwanne you didn't do that. Ijere ime ahịa jegote nwaja tụọ ihe anụ mgbe agbanyelu video to God ibele mem. I was ashamed. But I cover and go as here. But now chum cat kwada him name. You buy a video, you go she 5 bags of rice. You see what? 5 bags of rice. Ni more bim. Can you national 5 bags? She at least now matter one call. At least now them mad to 1 year and a half. What actually half in her name in a put a court. One motive, she no informant. You need to investigate your ass. It's very easy to study. So you are disrespecting that girl for using that word. Now investigate. I came with my good heart. With the love on it. I like it, I like what is on her. I'm queen sukeo. When be a question when my likeness on you, we be at movement plus okunu can kote be after you. Those are watch was that. So she is in there. He gave me video. No game video with it to the group. She's in there as you instructed. I was working on your instruction. So why are you now making it look like he did not authorize her to make a video? You are the one that told her to make a fucking video. isi ya na oluo ka a na-enye mama ihe ahụ ya mee vidio ndị mere ya ndị mmadụ asịwa thank you shike na onye ahụ a na-eme vidio ya. That was your plan. Ka ịfụtazi kịta agwazi ndị obodo n'ezi nne wefutere time ya jeela anyị ije wuzi onye informant. Mụ nwa wa agụwa informant to you wita ego m ka nje emezi informant ọkọ oche lekwe na onye anụwa im na iwugodo onye mkpu because ihe niile na-akọ onye ga-ege ntị ga-amagodo na ejigbote onye nna iko Ogechi. In fault, and the big part of your problem is you are not even acknowledging where the faults are from. All you want to do is to celebrate and claim right on what the hell of a mistake you're making. You put out today, keep celebrating waja inyen. Makanino na pa nke London. Aguru national momento, amamiu national momento. So, ihe futa kita ki sande mmadụ ichi na juli iwe nkwezu ndị obodo ọsọ gị wele go ejije nya akpa gị ga-agwa gị ị na-ejeje asịwa m onye ọbụla ejeneje support charity mana ọma ngwa gị ihe ejide ego eme ihe iwe m yotago. So this eweta m akwụrụ ụgwọ general ntielu gị ego mgbe that very day aka na a na-atụkwa ego kedu afa that man onye Nollywood program. Appointment is saving number now. Hello? Hello? Can you lower the device you're watching me with and speak to me, please? Hello? Can you not follow me for? Because number she call. Don't call me to instruct me on anything. I could not go no, I'm a walk that you unnecessary. I'm a block. I'm not block me. Can lose a Charlie poor. You quite put on Google. Number she called. You call. Behave. My goodness. I think you call now. You get your number, but if not, you don't. You talk with it to those, because I'm not going to buy me here. So. Ihe make expect will keep on as in the Nukushina Quigge with the Nanke general. Neke Kende Imo with the extra. Nenkenda with the Nkende Abia with the extra. Nenkende Nugu with the extra. Nenkenda with the extra. Ngwanime general, Neke she took a general. Ngwa, I took a general, I got back from general, like it with the go from general, Tielimo, Tielabia, Tielo, or Tiele Nugu. And then group ota he shike igwanda okay nekwe aparasi onenkunu futal or foreign ko local ko Abakaleke ko waya mashe keda avalize local rice a agetinya tomato ka geti unu ka geti ham ndi mo kedikunu shichanku na geti tomato ka geti unu ka geti onye mega expect didn't do any other mbachikwe nkiti na ekirikwe na ajachakwa we defend kwa on top of it mgba na akanya on my defense was at least na how with a 1 cup. 1 cup is better than nothing. That was what the videos are all there. I have no reason to lie against you, my darling. I'm there to you to learn anything. Ogechi, you have nothing to offer. Enjoy learning how to do stuff. I go to the proper way. And then those courses in Britain here. Free. Free of charge. If I enroll in the college, 2 weeks, I don't need you to coach me on anything. So I came to you with my kind heart. I came to you with Ogechi Nene. I came to you, I saw you as Onyane Mebu, that these people are persecuting you. And I felt for you. I even dabble in insult for you. Up to date, they are still showering me with insults. Courtesy of you. Napongi na audio. Ipawa mu Kofi. Mishigi na nabu kwa mu Kofi. Now I come to understand that same Kofi is that Sharon. So Jaron, if you can't shigwagi that them wagi that call, if you shigwagi that you are the genesis of my problem, that's where it comes in. That's why I made that comment. He just said, why did I flare up? Mishigi come down in it some. Now what they call in it in your phone. When say that I've been through a lot and you're part of it. This is why. Listen very carefully. Can wagi careful you. Ogechi na Kofi. She Ogechi na work Kofi. No, Julie. Ogechi don't know who I am. Muni ekunu her before. She don't know my marital status. Ogechi she make up one video because she was in doubt. No Kofi or not. Okay? About video. I'm feeling like I just carry him on her own. Okay, mama confident after she can put it down. Otinyem na video, na live program. Oh my God, that's a she don't even know me. This is my sister. She's single. She's looking because I'm a Njaka. Type on a comment say. But can't I like a comment say go? Which you with the phone in here? Now go comment say can church. I like things that will make me happy. I like to read comments. I'm a very I'm somebody that likes to joke a lot. So I'm a matan Njaka go. So I'm totally Njaka. Near 50. Wow. For her name. This coffee lady being Sharon. Akpọghị m onye ọbụla iyi na the video. Mana ama m na na-akpọ onye anụ nwe iyi mkpọrọ na phone. Ndị si agwakwa maka ndị na-adọka akwa. Ha jukwele m eme atọ. Walo onwe m. That was what I said in that video. Go and watch it. O posted in a platform here too. M share no with one guy no na Dubai after who praise something no na Dubai. Ya na ma bekwa Dubai sometimes. Ya gwakwa na agwa the guy ka mama ga shake him malka wait. Anton Njaka. I know he a malo wine Njaka just to distract ourselves from the happenings in Britain at the time. People now go. Phone call in and one of your colleagues is dead. Your neighbor is dead. Quarantine people are everywhere. People now at that time. So you go not good. So any little channel that you can grab any form of happiness, you grab it. Alright? I think that video was made the very first time with the video get the pandemic no, because that was the very first video. The pandemic was, I have to go back to the date so I will not quote myself wrong, but I know that something was happening. Ogechi lebe luomo single going with the people coming, you know. Mo anakwa na commence, me yokozolum na commence, cheze mo na messenger on a go now, and that was the beginning of my again wahala. All right? If Ogechi will Genesis is Sharon, I know you hear, my darling. That's what I meant when I say you're part of my problem. You now copied that video and you claimed in when we now shout something. You claimed that I made a video and posted. I'm just giving you attention today because I don't want to talk to you. I really don't want to talk to you, my darling. Because I've got nothing against you. But then you're making it look like you've got something against me. And if it's good for you for people to come to your platform and insult me, then it will be good for me for people to come to mine and insult you. And I will say thank you for calling. Because that was why I called you, to make sure that you have contact of that person threatening my family and myself. But you didn't get it. Maybe because of the level of your exposure. I'm breaking it down for you now to understand, okay? So, you began the story. Sharon, you are the mastermind of this whole bullshit. I must give you that. But you're not doing a great job. But that's your problem. All right? Because I know I got me. So back to my story. Ogechi, whatever made mistake. Mistake you made, you did not break down ego general. It took a ego general individually to the state in Azul separately. That day, Anna Tulu Igwe, a kid for that man, Ezi Igwe, because that comedian, Igwe, Anna totally ego. Na, imim she says she can not botaba. All the humor of Mona didn't name more like a Qatar. So, Anna Tulu Igwe, Ezi Igwe, cause Igwe, that guy named a comedy. That guy. And I totally ego. The guy to your account. More when the whole money in account Ogechi. I made 100K that day. Mind the one year we 50. Take 50 na her name. Ogechi say, hey, Julie, na NGO. No be more. I go na NGO. You can just use your phone and then do like a transfer back to Igwe's account. Manibia Baba can be fellow milk woman on him and him a case above Tefrable, but she get half year. A Baba go na account half a zayat about they make them full Egwe na account here. And that was what happened. You failed to break it down. That is number one. And that movie making says a lot. Number two. Now Gapa on. I just wanted to, clarify my curiosity. I cannot Enugu now. I'm gonna break together. Nothing but the truth. I have no reason to lie against you, my darling. I only want you to rectify things. But you don't want to rectify things the way you should be. You're trying to make it to sound like a controversy. Like some people are after you. When you are after yourself, my honey. This is time you get video rectify. Let me break it down to you. So you fail to break down the general ego. How much you balloon and ke ndabia wetel more? How much you balloon and kende nugu wetel more? How much you balloon and kendi mo wetel more? How much you balloon and ke nde owere wetel more? Nothing was said about other group and how much they brought. That was my curiosity. Much when we were going. Eke rice mbomugo. She after all. After all, yes. After all, hang with a waja. One name only 1 cup of pure water or one grain of rice. Because I was expecting Palace of Justice as well at that time. During this time of that critical time in Nigeria, one old woman, the police na got her because a lot of things was happening. You understand? I was expecting Palace of Justice to practice what they're preaching. They got me twisted up real big. And may expect to me something and they weren't coming up with it. I was like, at least Ogechi waja. When Fraser back, I on turn and more after. I took it to more. She had that now. Rice at least with a 1 cup. It's something. If it's the rice, Mama Ndema reach. Mama Jela all of that day. She imanando no na adina we ubo. And ije ubo onwe special clothes in adi yele no. Don't not do only man coat. I'm not the happy God. She was very grateful God. Yatago. Ezine Jezie Kewe invited the way bill rice. And make sure not getting rice on Monday. Odiko when he made that the rice, then we made virtually rice. Njaka ne digdale. Rice, I get Ejen na Omaya, Ekel 4 bag. Ejen no Ekel 4 bag. Mwako ego nine rice nine Ekel for 4 or 5 bags for each state. I mean, that shouldn't be enough. Then we go to 80 bags, 80,000. Go to how many bags of rice in Nigeria? Plus 50. Or neck after. Plus 10. 5 bank onye landoti no ego general. Awu na eketele ego na 5,000 ahụ. At least awu na ekele okala. Ọ na atukele into Enugu, Omaya, Owerri, and another village, 4 villages. I think if I want 1,000 ke eketele, awu le gone 80, 50 plus let's say I get 1,000. Or we go do the extra money and kende Enugu good. So, iburizie ya ego ne wefe ego moto nde jere ke ya because ihe nyele ezi na we so ego moto ojije na ona pia wata egote hunle anwu ho mere amanyere extra ihe anu ya ji uju ya ba. Did I tell you about that? No. Just to get her to do it well. What I can make a video. Tielu mi ha so onye ziri ozi ka efutazi kita gbowe informant. Why would you do that? Why would you suggest I'm investigating? I sent an informant. What are you driving at, darling? I'm happy that you should go to me first. I don't know one came mad. And it came well to all my after. It came well to all. Yatago. So you know, work with the factual. Kita ifutana be maybe odika. No, well, check and go shoot in your article today. But this lady is very only use every means. You know, calling them madana ne rice. Mani mahu story show the rice. Rice ta apcha taleno. God. Apcha go. Nana joge chicken rice an. One don't when lockdown that time. But when lockdown matches it, this girl had to call me to remind me of the rice. Muma she say ya poza ha joy. So ya wo ya on Ogechi na claim na the girl polo joy. So just see na onya we informant. Are you all right at all? What kind of thinking faculty do you have? I don't know how you process information. Ogechi, I'm ashamed of you, man. If you're not article, Gimuna Gana Bamba, Neki Chijifutan, Unyala, Jada de Biana, I don't want to talk to those people. Oh, go on. I'm happy that you're touching the topics. Carry it on. We'll touch Mr. Obi's on, please, as well. Because I'm interested on that. And that girl, what's her name? Another girl. We have to witness or something. And Chimen's here. This is what you should be talking. Don't pretend and act like 9 in the war. You know, you were before. Don't let the Palace of Justice is now one criminal syndicate. Criminal syndicate they go shina bank math. One can abata. For this idiot and so promise again if you are here now he were PJ. Promise John. Yes? Or what the hell go? What they go with it? So certain people we hear what they go at the group. The thing museum chicken. And more is coming. I my address rise. But go get you gonna and they break it down. Okay, I'm gonna shinaga. I will say nothing but the truth. And this is the reason coming yegi. You wait for hatred in anyagi. Jot it down and learn. I'm not saying it's in all competition. I'm saying it for you to take precaution and correct your errors. Hate me. Take my words. Neither go to the plan. You understand? So that one. Isn't they reached out to me again? She na the rice kwa muke is kwenu maka rice. She na make her contact begi. Oshimu no na make her contact be. In fact, I'm like case in the bomb. Can't go to mama because I can't man on. My before boy I can go shin in Ogechi art today. Ogechi labe lolo. Onye wefte time jela anyi ihe anu a okwako onye ami shije kpọnata nwatakịrị ji ọta no anụ m no na threaten m na video ya yes no onye mere operation na Dubai. Onye ami went off his way single-handedly, traveled from another city to another city na Dubai to reach out to this guy. The guy was sleeping rough on the street after he made a major operation. Okwa in the middle of a project though. If you call that other project to Utake Kush African Bush. When I get half on Ogechi will come with it. I'll break it down. I know not that I feel empathy for the boy, but later I abandoned the boy. If you want to touch that story, let's break it down. Because in the too much. And you're not learning. You're taking it like Nana Esoshigoku. You have to learn from your mistake, and that's what makes you a human being. People make mistakes, and when you're being criticized, you and listen to my word. It digests some, some. Try and engage people that is bringing this money. It doesn't make you any smaller. I'm not Kalisaki. Mani ube na okukabiyama yet. You bring yourself down. Tell the people, this is the money we acquired. Nekwe no inkerin wote general. Nekange shitigeko na kunu melestra. How many bags can I get wote for each? A plan here with the people. You don't just take my money and enter the shop and buy what you want and throw it at me. I was flabbergasted. Ogechi, you're a Jezebel. You're very stone-hearted. Up to the core. And then now, you look for something to label them. Law Londaji is now threatening this girl. The girl forwarded me what she's writing. Ogechi, it was he try. The girl now you go dala first. Aga vogika that is aga your question ala na you emekune ju di buy maka di buy di go di hanwa. Isi ni na ya ala. Ichona ya gina nda witness ha na eme. Onye ka aga go la akwụkwọ. Okwa law ka ogolo. Ada mama. Oge megi wa. Okay, maloyi na akpa afa. Maloyi na threatening. I know the kind of word you use on people. Don't you ever use that your filthy mouth and call her, what did you call her this afternoon? Because you're an ingrate. You're such an ungrateful being I've ever dealt with in my whole life. You made the God see one more wicked. One day, you are the demon. You are a wicked soul, cold-hearted Jezebel. That's who you are. At least I had the empathy, and I had this to invest my money on your charity. But you later turn it to make like you are the one eating the money because you were such on defense. Only charity name those you liaise with them and listen to them. You get advice. I'm now people teenage only that want to grow their channel. So what you were thinking that people were acknowledging me and people were following, you was even jealous of that. One need to go. It's an in here when in America. Kitchen wanya when by the plane from Lagos to Yano. I believe your exposure is zero. Your moral, zero. You have no empathy whatsoever for any other. You are so self-centered, very greedy, very inconsiderate, very notorious in the fucking whole Facebook. And you think your name is good? Shame on you. Exploiting the vulnerables is the worst crime of humanity. It breaks my heart. I quit for the video on go shake that. Olole halo. I quit lele mo. One angel there, Chiemaru. I go kungo kuna phone. Ije wole go Chielonya. Egana 90 cents. It's not once the account opened. Once they open the account. Check your phone in your name. You can go to text message, voice note the girl. And the girl perhaps will call. And this our brother with the less 10,000. The brothers might calling as well. Okay? You guys want to me alo. Union photo. Julia Agwe is wicked. Wicked in anime kwezo chumobu kwegidi. Kine wundo mama ndaga ndi begine jana tandochi ike. Ichuzu umu ogbe. Wanne owulo ya chaka gine ene godo ihe. Ashi gine ne kwe yota geshi natakwo ya mo. Ine je ndagadi ndi na me feeling iwo ha la they become afraid of you. Anakpo. Wanne you hit the wrong ball. So kwi fombari ani ne na Facebook. Oga damu na go da na ho. Akwi nu yem na agwa gi. Watch any her article today. Akpo this girl yi. She no informant. Mo I was informant to Jegom Neke. Eme informant eke ndo madegom. Egom tala afia. 9 to 5 mo we nego. O meche size na wo handicap. Ege ja kumu social. Obi me exploit. Onye so ego de makwana ina lo vulnerable person de come in England ego is a crime in England here. Unu makwana adi mo handicap as you said. No ego disability mo kan wele nye. Inal meti na. Nobody ga better. Onye wa advocate mo social worker mo ga bejo na ebe ga ho na. Unu ga enyere me ego. Okwa for real. Adume emezi, wa adume emezi. Check and go show me here this callous idiot melo today. Futa ne men no ka monso.
Sorry, I came back very late.
Who cares? Kwamba shike na agbasa all. Na lolo ma 50 hours.
How are you guys?
Okay, na agbasa kwanye nenu. Ozo egwu ka. Ni karigba. Na nuweno. Na no nuwene. Agu ka ta cheka ikete ba na ekwoku.
Big money. Emma, even to dance 1 hour here, you know how much it costs.
Okay.
So Ogechi, come. I want to be your partner, Ogechi. I want to dance with you.
So, what she's doing now, remember Ogechi will a condition in England. It will somebody that Malefa, it will somebody that deal with, people that have a criminal mind. You'll know where I'm headed. Your name now is to get people comfortable, and then the people will be, if you're watching me for the first time and you've started following Ogechi, one day you like Ogechi Kalmo. amakwụkwọ gị eziokwu ịmara m ọgwụgodo onye njakịrị ọtọgo so onye na-eme otu a na-atọ m gị ụgwọ and ị na-eme like this bịa nwa uche and I like you like ọkwa I'm ready to give my life for you. So ihe ọ na-eme na exactly human o ji win my soul. Ọ ga-eme gị dịchacha relaxed. She'll sound so cool and she'll start tabling her issue. Okay, but hotel look hen and winne. Oteche hen and winne. But I also go back on and uses. Oteche hen go and benolan or be a call go immature. You'll be like, oh my God, she's so cute and very, very nice. I'm also a humanitarian person. She just got me right there. So watch her in action. You have to be like 2 steps to understand this thing. If not, you can never say budget and make your own inquiries. Or like Lego. Invest on it and you'll find it out yourself. Or let's take with the correction due to the bits in the release there now. Because obviously she's gonna do that. Because she's doing it already. You change go symbol. Or they may say, hey, that was a talk with you. So we're having an improvement. So watch her in action. Watch you go. Then you watch how she entered the day's story. This charisma on how to catch you. When she catch you on table issue, she will get you, and then from there, boah, the comments say, the comments say, Hana Monia Belofo, or the comments say, because they look mayor. I feel Mayor Crystal Comes. Oh, okay, we'll only Macan with a lot of agents, and we're all on that, and when Christiana Chukuk or whatever, and we're a lot of people, not on our who one day initially can I buy. Kucha Hawaja, Hana, Beloko Hana Bam, you gotta be there. So in all about when the comments say, oh, what will not the Beloki should be on the Bello all the way, and will all over the world. So, more I would angle the train, the child now with only name, Toti and when Joe over my battery, so you know, hen and when, and no one, here come go name, Obiang, Cobiang, and make it cap as in a walk straight, So watch her in action. I want you to pay attention.
At work, we do accept when a resident buy you food, it's allowed. Like let's assume you're on lunch and a resident wants to buy you something. It's allowed, but what is not allowed is.
Let me clear that bit up, okay? The residents don't buy your food, okay? In care, all right? When you're supporting someone in care, because before I got to where I am today, I started from scratch. I've worked in a care home myself. I started when I did my placement in Printing, the worst of the worst. Okay, when they made my placement. So when you're working in supported living and when different aspects of care, okay, when they're not support care homes, that's senior citizens home. When they now need the care in their individual home, that one is the community care. Then when they iganaga and when they sleep in cares, when they live in care, so depending on that I think now only sound like this is like support work cannot be in England here. When you take your residents on we call it here in England, they call it one-to-one Guinea, for the person's tours. So you are now playing him because maybe the person with learning disability or the person have no capacity to make decisions. So they will appoint you to this person. And when the government that is supporting this person financially, the government always provides money, extra money for the carer. Okay? In that money, the company will work out. In Britain, they worked out £6 for any one-to-one outing with anybody you're supporting. This is what you must have. It's not the resident to say so. Okay? You are automatically this person carer, and then you may wake it when you go one-to-one, That involves taking the person to the cinema, or taking the person shopping for the week, or taking the person for the hospital appointment, or anytime it will like any cafeteria. You cannot just sit down and watch him drink coffee. On your obodo, you have to look at that extra. You cannot exceed the money and you bring the receipt back to work and put it for the account audit at the end of the month. Okay? Because the audit, when you put it, you have to bring the receipt. You put it in that person's finances. You deduct it for the money in the purse of the person, which is animal word. I don't have to go through that name, but Ogechi my him name. So as is not your resident to buy you food. Don't stop confusing Nigerian people. Listen to this idiot. Okay? That person have no money to use. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to collect any gift from any resident. Apart from that food, is when you're on outing, you're not allowed to take any gift. You're not allowed to give any gift. You're not allowed to get emotionally entangled with anybody you're supporting. And when any resident, because some of them, when you support them a lot, they tend to, create this bond with you. Once the company notices it, they will change you from that house. They will remove you there and put another person because they don't want you to get emotionally entangled with this very person. And that's how it works in Britain. And I believe that's how it works in America because I have a lot of friends that will do that type of job in America. And of course, my sister is a nurse in America. All right, my darling. So be very real. What's wrong with you? You sound like a stark illiterate, my darling. I must tell you this.
Any of their finances, ego or credit or whatever. But in terms of the other food, they want to appreciate you is allowed. So
it's not allowed. It's called exploitation. It's not allowed. Food. Cannot exceed the money given.
But like when I'm tired, you need coffee. I'm telling you.
No, they do that a lot. Like some of the residents they have. Some of them are very, very good. Only some, because of their condition, depending on what condition, some of them suffer from mental problem. And mental problem and mental health, they like a corporate, depending on the line. And when they were a challenging behavior, those people have to be looked out for. When they would be chilled out, anyway, on a kunyaku, when they're not on controlled drugs, or when they control drugs, and they had very calm. Any people on lorazepam, diazepam, all those kind of things will subdue the whatever emotion they have, and they will tend to talk to you like a normal human being. So they kind of shower you with pleasantries, and every time, of course, nature and Dutch way batahana, they will ask you, do you want a cup of coffee? Do you want a cup of tea? And all that. But for you, you're not allowed. But to make the person happy, you can say yes. I usually say yes. Or if I come into and I say, okay, get me a cup of coffee, please. Oh, with then doing I offer and do I offer. Oh my God, you finish it so quick. So you want to make them relax. Doesn't mean not getting a war. You know, that's plugging all in here now. But I got that training in jail. Yeah, no, now you need to go to the manology too. Jesus. Watch out yourself.
Okay, what do you want me to do? Just dance little. So we're on radio, no, room, just buy a small shake. Oh my God, I'm good now. Oji, I'm good.
No, if you're caught doing that erotic dance with a resident, that is actually sexual abuse. You're not allowed to touch them. You're not allowed to do all that. You're not allowed to come to work and do why in winning. I got you now. Your colleague got report and I got you instantly. But this is not why we're here. I'm just giving you a hint. Just to emotionally penetrate your soul. So listen to the song. Okay? Listen to her.
Can you come to work? I went back resident and requested for me to come. I'm telling you, what do you say for because of that, my supervisor therefore is in love.
So when she used the term, Ogechi claimed to people that she was a professional nurse. If you're a nurse, you don't use that term resident. You use the term patient. You're a resident, that means you're a support worker. and I support worker. I'm not telling how they use in America, CRN, because no CAN. Only about no in America. Can you tell me they use for America? In England, we call them support workers. Support worker, so it depends on the person's need. And when they live in support is another stage where you can actually move in with this person. And when they go fortnightly, we be for 2 weeks. You have your room there. They make you comfortable. The company will make the room very comfortable for you. You have your own bathroom. You can use the person's kitchen because you know. You can come with your own food. They will, if you cannot come with, they will give you extra money for your food. Because 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. And it's called living support. The person supported that is living with the person. As you're living that 2 weeks, the next person coming will do like a handover. In this handover, the person will do a kind of audit. Both the medication come out, error, the finances come out, when will any hiccup, and that is all in the handover before this person exits. Because when you clock or out before you do all this auditing and check the money and all that, there won't any error. It's your words against that person. You understand? Because the person might say, yeah, HCN. The person might say, no, I did it right. You signed me off before I left, innit? We had a handover before I left. Then the whole blame will come to you. It will come to you because in your training, you were told, before you allow the person you're taking over from, both of you should have a good handover. And 1 hour was brought out for that, to have a very cleared handover. Okay? Before the person goes. But when you have the building for, or any medication error, and the people go to jail for this job. People get indicted for this very job. You go to jail for years. You know? So what she's saying now doesn't really understand the agency. And some agencies, when they appoint you, they'll call you to a certain place. If the people like you, when they want you, because you're not like when you're very, very outspoken wishes or when they are flawless, you know. And I like somebody with very good communication skills, somebody very, very lively that can, you know, put life in the person, and they're very vibrant and stuff like that. So she passed for all those charms. Then you'll be on demand with the agency. Agency will want you there all the time because you make the people who are supporting happy. They request for you. Doesn't make you or you know, when you do something wrong, they will not caution you or even fire you or even prosecute you. If they think something is not going right, they'll give you free training. In America, they pay for everything, and maybe they pay for theirs. Here, you pay for your CRB. CRB, when they check your security, now they change the CRB to DBS. DBS is where they check your criminal record to see if you have any criminal, whatever. They'll check you properly. If only you're a foreigner like myself, they check your country you were coming from, the country you were before that, to see if you were any court, whatever, that will make them stop not to give you that job. Okay? And that's what they do. Even in my job, we do that DBS every 6 months. Some companies do it every year. But our own, we do it like 3 months, 6 months, 3 months. Same goes with the medicals and stuff. Okay? But for support workers, then our little agency like she's sounding, and I make how yearly the DBS, because things do change. And when you can measure DBS in iPhone is log, or if one is when DIY will in one motor, in one man motor. So they like to keep update on check with everybody's information to make sure you don't have any criminal whatever. Okay, so don't not say she won't in Nigeria. That's what I'm trying to drive to you people, because you and me that live in diaspora knows the system, and we all know how it works here. Okay, so all the stories now, only we will catch somebody in Nigeria. You understand? For me, I know all the, but to you story and what them, you want them hene nuwe. Anama like hene memopio. Ogechi hene nuwe by any map bamokwa. That's it by another man, more she's an he. All right, that's where I got this problem from. So listen to her. For those of you that is living on diaspora, you know the game. But in Nigeria doesn't understand it this way, okay? So I want you to see how she will creep on. She's just creeping, wobbly, on a creep, then she will eventually drop her message. Watch. Just keep your eyes on the moves. And that's what I want you to do. Even if you like her, but be very, very, careful. I was in this because now the Palace of Justice, human trafficker and all that got me twisted. Because I got confused. I had to use my hand to do all this. I know spy, because no only time more useful today. Now I'm informant. Informant for what, my darling? I came to you and Kotokunoka. So watch how she's gonna creep in your pocket if you're very clever. Hate me. You don't know the story. Hate me, don't follow me. Do your own research. Bring out the little money. Take your time, make some investigation yourself. Start from the comments. Take down, make change the style, because if not changed, it's still the way it is. So do your own research, and even invest little money on her. Then I don't say, let me drop that this minute. Come on now. Okay? I have no reason to lie against her. No. She's not doing things right. And the worst part will be job wagon back. Like he have na ha should not walk and me na akọwa ihe na nwanne adịm eme wo echiche emu awago nwanya anu achiche emu gbaria m kenke nu tutu ụmụ dom riri mana agbago m kenke gbaalu ndị niile nwe because ha na try correct him. I was very stubborn, extremely, because when they approached me, one of them from America texted me first. I was, like it sounded like he was ordering me. The text message was very, very like harsh. Like, who the fuck are you to tell me where to go? And that was how the whole thing started. Okay? So I want you to watch her, the way she's going to creep into your pocket if you don't take time. Watch her.
That's what I normally do. Whenever
okay,
I get to
story
work.
of her life.
Can you teach me how to do this?
All right.
How do your body move? Everything moves like you got no bone in your system. I got some.
Apple juice, people.
Okay, darling. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you all doing?
Okay.
See you guys.
Eforia, okogo, osuchaga ashusha niile. Ima na ije ugbo, ị ga-eji mma. Cha. Ebekwa emezi ebe agada gị ga-anọ before ebidozie wezela ọgụ. Ya tụga ngwa watch the ọba ego n'ugbo kịta. Watch her.
I'm happy that everybody's watching. Thank you all for being here with me. Somebody is calling me. Hello. Huh? Okay. I'm on a speaker. Huh?
The blood of Jesus, the honor speaker.
Yeah.
Biko, all happy Sundays. I saw one hour and I watch Ogechi. Whether you believe or not, I want you to type in the blood of Jesus 7 times.
Yeah, when you're after, hey, I want to win man the pastor. How will you need an win? If then a doctor, if then a pastor, oh, and I say she go. Opa with Omo. With ye cheat. I own sport. Hane that target your emotion. Oh, when can I go angel? Often I go. We worship you. Hey! She getting that Jehovah do hear. Not time for praise the Lord. Tiena woofa. Hey man. Now we chene meet mad. I was so happy to meet her. I was so happy. Like, God can use a young African girl to touch people's life. So no time come for name motor. I'm home no one cha. Oh, you pastor no. I did tell you one cha. I will take go down. Then they right on queen. You are the best. We chain on the name. No one knows us go the real. If we hear that man promise John approved yesterday, I'm not no wonder they will take go. If So onye pastor no na ga-ekpezi ekpere onto ndị believe ndị ụka ịma na ndị ba ya dị ji enter na ebe delu Jesus ije na Nigeria na bido from Lagos enwe Church of Jesus Christ isi ha la hey you Jesus ndị mmadụ ga-abịa wụla ụka isi Jesus is here ndị mmadụ ga-abịa wụla afọ ụka isi ewo Jesus ọ afọ ụka so ndị ba ya dị ji ntị anụ ihe ọbụla ihe ụka so nke a na otu touch ndị maka ihe ndị ụka ịghọtago so listen ọsụ ndị mmadụ dewe blood of Jesus ama mekweza na ebe a ngwa
do it for me. The blood of Jesus 7 times. Even when I watch you give it right now. Thank you.
You know, you're running and watch him that you should type blood of Jesus 7 times.
Ugbo abanye go na mkpụrụ obi gị na na-eme la ratụrụ zika nke March of last year. Gbo obiri ma ifumi na kone bego gbogbo she. Oh my God. Oh God. How much can solve this? We ga na onye obuna na afunu onye a n'obi na. So let's go to her business.
But I love her. You know why? They
Thank you.
Now, take a good look at her face. You see her body language? She's on a mission. Okay? When you're on a mission, watch it. You have your business or humanitarian business. Look at her face. Okay? So let me continue playing.
you know, you're running and watch him that you should type blood of Jesus 7 times. If you're watching me, type blood of Jesus 7 times each person. This is the message. So I mean, you gotta do it if you know you love Queen.
So I was walking. If you know you love Queen, go to her comment section. The people will, the Queen of all Queen. We love you, Queen. On Dolia and a choreograph everything before coming to the scene, okay? Without you knowing. This is the only lady that has group on group. You would think you're in one group, there are other groups behind you. Okay, depending on the way to get here in a group. Has a room to your you understand? Oh, and then knows. I'll get winning her by you, that by you. I put no news before you when we handle. I'm just living you, million at the flu, but not just doing 2 niche. One young of touching now, none of my shash. Makagi can get the shash. I'm a walking here, come she what I hear name, mission now she can nash. A wapo, moment you on him, shaking half a mark. Did he now, Basil Monk? I left you with my head held high. Deleted myself by myself. When you're to give fashion, PJ, snow, promise John. Also, that no what to from that group. More Njaka Mufebaka. More on you to from anywhere. A wam. It's Makamu, not your long more. Because I would mean the memoir she got it. You went away with him already. We already hit ya. Do I go to self? I'm not bambal the time. Because I chop half marker. Nothing quite a while long more. If I show them Kuzeli streaming, Muna give one, you go to get was a more betrayal. Now Muna give war. One the Muna got war. Anything during the time of COVID-19, because I thought you were a good person. Can we can the buy canon for the charity, not for you. I'm still working on trying to see if we're gonna love as friends. We've not gotten to the stage of friends yet. He labeled me a saboteur. Now somebody that leaked the secret. When we're looking for a result to apprehend the Kenkenum, everybody in a Ogechi, but one man who reached out to me, no in Senegal. The church are happy. Or she's no more full information. Go on, so what would the man the information in here to go mail line? What about the project? What can she take cover? Now, you know, luckily her teacher home Nanka. Manaka on story got to another day. Ogechi can appear for more. On our Daniel, can go to check out in Kerais. So, watch your hammer.
What do you know? If I accept their offer to be coming to entertain them, they're going to hang out 1 hour. See you. If you don't know, go ask. You know, one day, how they discovered that I don't have to dance is one day we are doing an activity. So that is song, you know.
See, she just said, one day they are doing activity. She's referring to work, right? in mind, Ogechi gave me the impression that you're studying nursing. Your job is a great job. You should be proud of it. Support work is an awesome job. You only do activities with somebody you're supporting in the care home or supported living. They don't do activities in the hospital, or no. Unless you're on rehabilitation. The only activity you have is if you work in a stroke unit. Or you work, and for an activity in the stroke unit, in a physio, all those things, you know. But even the term activity that is used in Britain here is care home, which is senior citizens retirement home, and individual community home support work. Activity involves taking them to the park, going out with the others during the summer, and gonna park and activity. Even getting out from the house with the person, they use that word activity. So, anyone activity coordinator, the person that does the rota. Anyway, I'm going to come and educate you guys on that. Can I check it here because I'm not in my phone and I'm bobbing after life. So, I use the term activity now. And all while in the Nigeria, no nurse call. No nurse. No name, here no. No. I'm not challenging your profession. I don't care what you do for a living. But I am do not exploit innocent people in Africa. No. Don't do that, my darling. It's very bad. Absolutely bizarre. Alright? So, let's watch her time. Agwangini gasa asisa. Makarande bani. Agwangini unyo buna mmechele ihe. Na dine megidem. And iji that video now come on now. And if you kiss asasa. Makana if you name hard na chukwe na dina chule iji. Njaka report on. Didn't I tell you? I left you with my mouth shut. You didn't know to get hum jeme platform. You never tell ugly picture of mine. I him Monday ajibu Juliago human traffic as profiling her. What did I do to you? I didn't do nothing to you. So I want to break down my annoyances. That I took that huge step to leave your ass alone. So luckily today you have come out with Nkende. I believe that will clear this Enugu one. Then I'll wait for the next. Then I'll clear them all. Okay? So, get ahead.
This song was playing. Hey, that was in there. They noticed. How much you had a hire to come and be dancing for them? If you don't know,
no way. They cannot do that.
If you have not worked in site or anywhere, people that even need.
In healthcare, they don't just bring anybody in and actually a signboard. They were professionals that have everything. Even charities, most senior citizens homes, all this. I don't know how it works in America, but in Britain here. Anyway, charities that provide all those things for them. When they know musical in here, and when tickets will weigh and all that. But then when everything organized, you don't just go and ask staffs when we go and stuff like that. No, because you're trained to be a support worker or you're trained to be a carer, not a dancer, my darling. All right.
Comfort them, tell them, talk. You don't know what people are passing through in this country. You know that I'm too priceless at work. That's why when somebody threatening me, they will buy. I just say, I wish you know how important I am. This even some of my skills.
Yeah, long story, Charlie. Let's take it to the
100,000.
How much is the land? Is that?
She know they throw legs.
You know, not to go do what if you before he take a point.
My love came out here. Okay, I want to bless 2 widows with 10,000. That's okay. That please, I'm sure 2 widows. Now get blessing. 10,000. So another sister called me saying, I want to bless widows.
No here. Yeah, na call. Yeah, na call. I jam belondo. Tie na bona phone.
Yeah, we take some of the people that really need assistance. So I'm not in the state for number.
Sister, I'll call you back. I'll call you back, sis. Okay? I'm doing a live program at the moment. My sister is calling me.
If you're watching me here, please, I would like you to videos. I really need that 10,000 naira.
Please.
Lay account there, you want to go and all that. So
She's still trying to convince people, sharing account number. He can even make sense. Even involve the people to share whatever it is that you got. Oh, please. I'm not interested in that one.
Train a child in a way that he or she will never depart.
Says the devil. Really? Oh my goodness. What a great sermon.
So much is there is no alternative.
This is the rice in Nugu now.
Even how can he make sense? Oh, wash now. That boy should not get. So that was what the lady. I'm going to where this money pay into that lady's account. I need the video of that we have completed it. You're going to watch read the money. I'm trying to make the video.
I can't hear the money. Ni won your photo. Good.
Hold on, let me show you.
So, EMG playing here now is to show you guys how this girl is so manipulated.
Look at the payment. I was going to bring it down. Okay, my papa.
The girl gave me the receipt this morning. This morning, Konyem, the receipt. Yeah, I have it.
This is I had the lady. Mama rice and cash. No many I had this specific. You want to go? Yeah, with the particular lady. Oh yeah. So when you go more than that, so more than that 50,000 we generated that day because you have to be out.
But you told me that 15,000 key generated and it won't the kagi. So now I'm gonna call this lady, call line Kaishi Mao. I think this I've said a lot. And Ogechi, if you're here watching me, the lady that mama, yeah, mama, I'm like it on a platform again. Because she did not ask for extra help from you. Ekele rice generally. Even on our wegu, he chooses in rice extra. Now, aqua. Ish nenye rice in far back. Edipeni aqua far back. Edipeni aqua, how January I can get in check and boys in the darling. And you can make my account number to pay me the money. But she went because she wants to prove a point to Tundobodo. Ojigoshiwe, the girl's name and her information, which is illegal. Even labeled her a spy, or what do you call it, whatever it is you called it. That girl. Let me call the girl now. Kind of from the horse's mouth, okay? I'm a moga or the less busy now to talk to me. Yeah, I'm not ringing. Aba tido Jane comment say Ogechi J doing how get out of my platform because the konya no here. Ujo na atuzi the girl. Ogechi ha na-ekpo a threat. Ujo na atu she's not taking my call. Ogechi ha na-ekpo a threat. Ogechi, ina anwakwa mo okwa gwogwo. Na the girl send all a message now. Osemo. Now send them. If somebody is threatening her. Lolo Amaka Naji. There's something here. Now, if yeah, helicopter na platform Ogechi. Honey, we a threat. I believe me, I wear not the busy, or maybe no knows or mom. Isn't it can never be afraid of this fool? She will never be afraid of Onyanwa. Never. Onyemmakwa. Never is not otielum no totanwa. In fact, never is not Emeka nye before. When you the rice, when CJ said the rice was in what they could send them this video. Rice aptatale no. So for you to now start talking shit, nigga make I'm not one gonna show. It's Botonia Shikebo. Take I'm going voice note and make this afternoon. Nehe meka gwara after Ochi echere ego ahụ mgbe m kpọrọ na program this lady. Nehe meka gwara ya.
Mba m ga-emerụ gị echi onido ịgawa Easter because
your auntie
Okay, she's calling me back. Ezi, echem na egwu na-eme gị ihe a. Cheka mkpọchie gị back. Chem na na-atọ anụmanụ egwu. Emeka bịakwa tụwakwuo ya blame na ha auntie. Nne piki onu phone anụwa biko ka mme ihe m na-eme. Go ji phone nke ọzọ akpọ mụnwa na-akpọ nke ọzọ. Maka cheka mma ya gara. Ezi echem na egwu na-atụ gị ihe anụwa. Hello? Nene.
hello
Echem na ị na-atụ ha egwu ide afụ kọlụ m na-akpọ gị since.
sorry nọ n'ụzọ.
Okay.
Sorry.
Ngwa nne, enough ebe nwere anọ m live program now. So onwe video Ogechi mere ọ na-achị na ewu spy ka ọ na ewu informant. Achọ m ka ịkọwalụ ndị obodo ka mụ na gị shimalụ and ka ishi fom and everything from Genesis achọ ka ịkọ ya from beginning. Don't hide ihe ọbụla. You go?
All right.
Yeah.
Good evening all.
Good evening.
Biko ne can see amaram nobody nwere onye mma. Amaram Ogechi, amaram Julie in person. But the only thing I noticed that I discovered na Julie ne follow Ogechi because me am ne follow Ogechi during that time. Ne follow ya. So when for Julie, ebe ọ na-ekwu na Auntie Julie ebe ọ na-ekwu na ọ bụ onye Enugu, you understand?
Nebe ka follow mo, kedu ebe for mo mgbe a na-eme sugar night. Now who
yes,
okay.
Yeah. That was where I saw you. So during that time, a problem and I mepe page. So
yeah.
So when so a problem that room that I was hooked. The problem was very so serious when plugging a phone. Everyone's on text because a job number. Na message can tell you. I chat was a Western send their number cable. Send their number you John, what is the problem? You send the more than that
messenger. Idelum messenger. Tell you WhatsApp.
Messenger.
Yeah.
So send the opposite na WhatsApp. The amount, the problem also borrow me more than double. Sim no gezu, say yes, no gezu. That was how don't see where Matia. You understand? With a more advice or sim make when now in the face. Just a woman or married. She advised me as a sister. She advised me as all advice massive normal before. You understand? So more all watch the advice or sim no problem that I can bring you when my day for one. Mbuto chief one to wolf. But no problem.
Yeah.
I know magic when Suru Okeke or Suru Kafo or they were allowed, they would deceive me. They say no problem. Or solve without the problem. After I done 1 month or 1 month, sim a pass them boy in the say yes. Or sim no my rice, a beer in the nugu. Nama get help ya. Now the rice are digo, no more beronia mage jacket, the rice. See anything is in Nangan by that. No was in Yananga Merogia because of most Western them when we the problem.
Yeah.
So was him the stuff or send their number Emeka simple ha.
Yeah.
Boy, we am. Okay, make a reply here. Make a one night give the rice. Did they possibly the rice? Or the can meet was the up. I'm not on port, I'm not a menu go. But because of that rice, the seaport natawa. Makanoya was in Diozi. Thank God, Emeka go transportation going and coming back. Before Yawan, after I met this thing, Yawa send the room. Money same ad and KM. You understand? Now we can't see where matter. Guy catch the rice. Thank God. Over on the particular place, also Marebo Nangeje the rice. Go Enugu State. I should go. I choose that place. Njeba and get the rice.
Yeah.
Later, go on for the video. Now I'm during that Xmas time. Hey, when the thing on Papa and a phone say and well. Nande mad na ekuna age that woman na tego no go ebam the stuff but none na problem no problem thing you understand chukune emekwa ebere mkpo emeka osi mkpo emeka gwapam the same thing sim no problem after no tega can send the clothes but na ya we receive be ya no receive we no get send
or naka mgba to akwa how many times keep emeka before to follow for rice
By January camp boy or send or one no get send the aqua. The sales on Sakwa, Timumba. Now can get with the good later see. Now I may pay the accounts that no get send him rice and ego. Get the woman see how old. Send the message because I don't know them. Only mabu through you can't see where Maroha.
Can't was the informant.
I'm not informant.
Okay,
I'm around the
to zero my Facebook.
So that's
That is
okay. What of more was an informant? What of more informants? Chune me very mgbe send those things. Mpokwa ge sigi na send those things. I went and picked that thing. Ejekwen pick here. Nobody gave me transportation. Even here because mgbe send the eje wurum that day because even not the far. Na mgbe send here. Njekweje pick here. Jenye the woman snap it. Send the Ogechi. Send the Auntie Julie. Send the Emeka. That was how I did.
Oshina record walu muha. No.
Nobody, any record, nobody. It got to be the moku about them. I was the one. He engineer record anything of none record. The record for my own purpose because I told him tomorrow. Mother boof staff. I'm saying I was avoiding it. You understand? You did not tell me anything. Even on that was it. Mecha and rice, mecha and the clothes. I know him today. Full call Emeka. Full call the one boy Munia so better care the rice. See Dubai Nata.
Can't have a plane on one. Ogechi gave book ten can have quiet.
Yes, my body boy, Fumi school, huh? The second go do some body boy. The boy seem na Mubiko Mukowaria the place na Emeka's na enya geso sije the place. Ngopia the place, Mbia Koges Wega, Kowaru had the place. You understand? Or same ona Jupam na Kowale and Kowachazea. I have to see Auntie Julie, see Boze Auntie Julie, more Bieja Campo, when I say na actually the woman. That is fine. That is a surprise. Before you know it, Emeka send their room screenshots. Nego, a account. So Jose Kekos Wetaka was no account in Kenya. We are since.
Kauji Kuege go moto mwe hasi na mwe go again bueno nenugu.
Yeah. So all the account because more bro more the account today. So Jose on up was in see okay.
Makare the account ipo mono tota shina ha shina chonye gege sigi na enye go ha account. Nyekwo ga account na hu ni ha sigi forward all ya.
Igba because na message call send there me odero ogwaro me agwa no no mbozie gi sigi ne kwa na achi ye maka isem no na account na igwago ha send ni igwago
because I'm me ho chole ime. Ihe chole ime wo ko nweta afa gi. Ezi ihe njisi ga-etinye na akaụntụ gị maka ama m onye anụ amụrụ m ya ka school ama m na onye ọ chọrọ ime ka o were afa gị na-egosi ụwa ihe ọ na-eme kịta onye jisi gị nye akaụntụ ka ọ wụrụ mụ a na aghọdụ onweghị ihe ọbụla ọ ga-eme kwuo ihe ị na-ekwu my darling ka ọ lee ndị obodo okwe ma
emejọrọ m ya so he send them the account number before mpoze gị si gị no need na account number na ha tie gị ya na akaụntụ m forward kwa gị the screenshot forward kwa gị ya agwa I have to ikpozi Emeka si abiko rice a na-ego or foreign ka local sị m mkpa ọbụla si ego ni ka na-ere rice because na ọ bụ na mma nun ga-atinye ego na akaụntụ na ga-asị un suspend unu atinye anya because na nna apụ na-eme travel na-eje Lagos a na-agbago m ticket. You understand? But ebe untiago ya na m ga-emove nnachiwekwa azụ jeekwa ndị moto ka m pụzie on Tuesday lee tiketi mo na against Tuesday not Tuesday ka m ga-apụwazi.
Okay, ga-agbazi bọs.
Yes. Mboza Emeka West no problem. Na nke ọbụla m ga-egote say like how much? Otim na at least na m ga-ego rice 25,000 and we say nke ọzọ gba transportation tielu the woman yet the woman 20,000 say okay. Mboza Emeka biko no nwere video m gara across now. For ebe na akpọ m informant. Ememe ihe ọjọọ we send we ga ru ozi. Emeka West na memere ihe ọjọọ no nwere ihe ọfụrụ mmete.
Also, how many na buzzing informant mo? Na mjikwa monitor. Of course, I was not sure of.
Amaro Manti jury in person. I don't know her in person.
I'm meeting around.
No, na afutube mia in person. No, na mbo ogbaju doro mpo ya. She stand and the advice on him jumafo. Advice on him ju. Oyem advice kan wanne.
Ogechi, I'm on my own. I'm at the DJ boss, not just you, a lot of people. I was also easy. I'm at on my own. You need the medical shit. I thought I'm doggy on a platform.
Even this Dubai guy, you were trying to help this Dubai guy because I could remember this Dubai guy.
My normal message, I to go to watch or something was my last comment.
Watch, yes.
Because the plan was not on a low. But I got Ogechi. I got Ogechi.
It's true. It's true. And I'm going to buy. See, I will go and did even when to buy and come and not cheap to marry this thing. I'm going to say this, but I'm going to get away. I can say, Nina plan here because you were thinking nigga about that December time. So that is it. After all, you got to be major, you got to be many bad things about Ogechi or more record or more anything. You didn't send me that. We saw the engineer sending nobody. You're not the one asking me for all this, and I'm the one giving it because not who I sent the message. The place. That's why the reply.
And so to pay back the favor because
yes, now because email me a double. I was in Nanagi was small, but him as he a double. Simba, when I marry this, you come advice, no.
Don't worry about that. No man change anything. Now I can work it. We go out and oh, you still remember my sister. Don't have fun hungry. One name kill. Oko with obi mnime. You have no so kwa hame. You have been a hakulu or gwagi hobna. Ne keep me posted. Oh, then wag. Keep me posted. And the wambo all career ngwagi he game next. You know go.
No problem. Tomorrow Neji deliver this stuff.
Yeah, tomorrow. Kekwe kige she dere nye hu nege go moto. Ejutale ego na rice o.
Us na rice according to him because him na rice ga bebe 25,000, ebe 20 something thousand. Ngoze mu kweze because of tiaze 20,000. Nyeze the woman 20,000. Some when rute kanga amaze go ne put the rice.
Na nya he game my darling. Ilu hene owu na igote akpa shine ga-enyewe gị nsogbu ịgba moto je yatago because you have to walk around that 50,000 each. Igote 10 kg instead of 25 ị ga-ama nke ga-ezu or igote ya na ụma gote nke ga-ewefutele gị ego moto ị ga-ejije na inogo ka ị na-egote ka ị na-enye ha ka o shi dela akpa rice I think ndị obodo onye nọ na Nigeria onye na-ebe ama ego na-ere akpa rice ka njugodi ndị obodo ka mmagodi biko onye ime ego na-ere foreign rice or local rice biko degodi na comment section ka mala ego na ka nyelezi aka wọkụ ego ka o nweke wọkụta ego moto ọ ga-eji jevuje ihe a n'obodo. Ego ne ka a na-elo no bag of rice kịta. I think all 25,000. 25,000 ka mama m goro the other day. Okay, 35,000 ka a na-eli ekita. Onwe ndị na-ele 32, onwe ndị na-ele the last time I got 35, onwe kwa ndị na-ele 26.
Or foreign or local.
Ilu hene, no wo rice Abakaliki ndị mama na like nke aba, ada like nwa foreign na anwa. You understand? Nke ọbụla ga-anọ around 25,000 range, vute nke anga maftalugo ego moto. Foreign rice okay, oshi na local rice 20k, foreign rice 35,000. So imaloti ga-eshi work ya out ka o luo that 25 kg bag nnukwu ahụ. Ilu eme video. Nne, imeche video ahụ esend na agbogudo that video. Maka ọ chọrọ itinye na ihe ka o jiri nye na-anata ndị ọzọ ego. Ifu ka o shi egoshi the video tata ka otu o shi ekwu ka o shi eme. How many times can make us next Monday ka I send ya wo akwa before send all again? How many Mondays go over? Ezi.
Olukwa twice, but us no on akwa no Rimo State mgba no na Abuja.
Also na police na akuchila account ha.
Yes,
Mana
yes,
group mgba ha Ogechi na-enye impression no nwe ihe mela account ya. Ifulia, do you see how she complicates issues? Ezi, my darling. Ilo itie rice at least 2025. Uduru rice of no vinetekwe. Mama ga like ya. You know go? You make sure they go mo TJJ after you go gadlog. You know go? And that boy that boy I'm sure na because I know me here onwe onye send me here kwensa ha na akpọ manwu izaga woli shike ihe anwa. Anu mi ihe she no nafta nya na nya sha document li medela ha okuche kwuo maka onye Enugu njikwa nyeche ya assurance na aga menyele ya ka njikwa menka mana ọ mahụ ihe na-eme ya tago mgbe ka aftalo so onye Enugu na uche m ka na ebe ọ nọ mana ọ chọzikwa ime otherwise nke o vitekwala aga akọwala ha ya tago
No problem.
onye kpọkwa agị n'igwe shiri foto ebe dị agha ejenekwe ndị anụnwa dịkwa egwu uche ga-adị n'ihe na-eme o mechiri ike imechiri ike gwa brodo unu ame ya ihe anụnwa na official ịghọtago mama akpọghị leta nne m thank you thank you my darling.
No problem. You're welcome.
Thank you. Excuse me, my people. I'm just blowing my distance. On a running nose, and then you know I'm not very happy today. Not. Ogechi na akpasumi we okwo. Ogechi na ele marere. Ndị bunu na akpọ akwarere. Ogechi lele marere ma hu. Ime na mewa. Akwụma ihe ndị police justice mere mewute hụ. Nke ị na-eme na awuti ndị otu go ya nwa na-egbugodo m jaja mana nne mme show them kwuo tiga ma tabige ntị my darling. Oswa gị ji yo nwa niile were ihu m mee ihe ọbụla kpọọ m ihe ọbụla na akpọ mma na-agwa gị eziokwu steady mana onye nwelu ntị I want to listen. It could be you tomorrow. It could be you tomorrow. I have no intentions whatsoever. She's the one inspiring me now. Ogechi is inspiring me. I reach out to people on my own, solo. Coronavirus, we have them on Facebook. I came with my real name. If I had an agenda, I would have come with an alias. And she knows the game. She knew that people were after her. And she knows that Makotum she sound and I kwandi way na try kwam na ga dokwa jajo who has a potential onye ga ami fuego as onye do go hot you ga we she go ike mechi ihe na ihe na eme Ogechi tulu ihu mu gwa gban internet onye no na Canada claim one no mu nwa I did a video on air nne Sharon uche gi ga dokwa exactly ni ihe na eme o kasi ya na ati dinoka onya melu madu evulu nnu na awunye na onya melie ebe ifukwa ma akwa me wounded lion maka atu ma afukwa ifu anybody o akwa maka na gwalo na ihe I'm not seeing anybody afukwa nu mu na Ogechi o akwa Ogechi be mi ihe na eme mo una afukwa mu na ko shedil na biko kwa ka na yo kwa ihe futakwa ka ngwakwa ndị obodo ga-ege ntị ka azụ akwa nwa ha n'oge afi kpufta ha Ogechi na-etili ndị ịntanetị Julie bịa hook up ofilu na ọ ga-aghasa nwume ezinụlọ m ka di m chụọ m n'ụlọ That hook up on Asina Julie, Ogechi Pitawa life on a woman, Julie Pitana Kaichi. Mwa dukuzie used to it sometimes in Pokwe said Nelembu na putaka ichi. I was thinking it's normal. I never knew she was having something in mind. Onetina Julie be a hook up for weeks on end. Tigida na be okwe hinzi o mo vuze photo munyako claim on all sorts of 50,000 konata no system be kwa na group here. Mpofteli eto so si to ticket to kan go there yet. O meshizo ono nka ho de kwuzie bread ama million after for every day apom every dollar obocha mo bread ama o lebe talking na doing. Ihu no na eji controversy elafia with onye obno feel with the weakest link. In her wildest dream, Ogechi didn't know that I will ever challenge her like that because she looked at me and she think I'm that quiet idiot. She can just ride on. Ni feel I'm come defend there myself. And this is why I'm speaking up for the people who made Goliath before that didn't have these guts to come out and defend themselves. All right? Ogechi is nothing but a manipulator. Ogechi is a cold-hearted animal. Very, very dubious in character. Ogechi have nothing to offer. You can't learn nothing from her, but to know how to boy nebu jude on. Okriche intiman shim na buju mi han one on. Ima no na yesterday. Oya wa makande buje ki hu hanade. Ekwo moku hasin nezem de go the bad. Maneze ha de kezem de tachala ku. At least all the bad man on achawa. Yatago. I continue that voice note Emeka call earlier today. Kifuka this woman Emeka call the lady reassure ya see don't worry about it. That things is it's not her fault. Ogechi came out to her platform and labeled this lady an informant to make her look again bad and feel afraid of her because she's a bully and a thief, petty thief. A bully and a thief that preys on vulnerable people. A bully and a thief that neglects people that she solicits money on their behalf. A bully and a thief and a neglector that her target is vulnerable senior citizens, retirement, I call this person a human being. Ogechi, you're very callous. This year, because of you. Ne. Again, and those on our bamba. Yeah, I may but there was no way. I can't wait to get me pay airport. It was my mind, not just me. One in it for me, he na bomb, on one year na mamma. In one slip of tongue, she also up one nigga one day, me for can know me. A master quake seen all got last year 20 million times. So I was in him the messier. And then they made the impression that I'm your friend. I'm not your friend, honey. I supported your charity. And you're refusing to break down what you used my money for. I asked you a sincere question. You're just trying to confuse people, claiming na munagiwe. Before. I met you during the lockdown. I thought people are persecuting you. I never knew you were the perpetrator. You were a criminal. Okwa, very local one. Let's listen to that Emeka's voice note. Emeka was reassuring the girl, even telling her that her auntie, because they all thought she was because I didn't go telling them, no one girl, on Facebook, I don't know her and all that, because it's not in my nature. You muna the girl, muna the girl. I never mentioned this to anybody apart from her saying it now. Other people will testify to that. Even Kadum Keleke, I go anonymously. I don't come out and say, I will give you. No, I don't like that. Because all women under that constitution, if of them dumb judge, he miss wordless to me. I like to give them dignity a bit. If I can reach out to you behind, I feel good about it. And I don't have to call you out and humiliate you. Okay, you have to learn how to do that. Like that guy in your wagging eyeglass here, maybe. There's no need to off the door jaja for just 20,000. At the end of the day, you didn't even give him 5 naira. You started soliciting for 20,000. No, you should be ashamed of yourself and start learning things and start making things right. Stop making it look like a debate. Like no one in a book was when you are there, you're committing crime every day. And if we go to court, I don't need a lawyer. I will defend myself. If this thing eventually takes me and you to the court, that day kige you feel more. Because I'll save that until that day. I will not pay 1 naira for any lawyer. Because you do home USA go for any 4 day go for on your behalf. I can do every. By myself. For making I am by the petition. You can't even compose a petition. I was busy writing. This Ishikanopia no had to summon somebody to write her own. I wrote my own here immediately in Abania. You can't even write something and you see, I would defend myself. Put this record, call me anywhere. If you don't, I'm coming for you, darling. Ihe when me we be no. Ihe na kowalogi mjubachi kiti ka mama ga figure out by yourself, which you failed to do so. Imeli ejewe na nnem. Afum ni da kwanye dugu ugo. Onye mazika gị na nne gị chana. Ebe iji gị ga na ebe ifta na eti ndị mmadụ mkpu. Ndị mmadụ nyekwa ego aka. You need to have mkpu kiche bokoshi mi nini bokoshi mi internet. Tigi no leba. So if you don't respect him, how do I expect you to respect your parents? You understand that? Let me play that voice note to Emeka Till, this girl this afternoon. And that's the Ochokwa further. I'm well a lot. I'm just gonna give the main point to Eba Inokita. Then tie number can double double. Yatago. Him anonymously. I gave card to few people. Them na mahundo. But all people that I know that have been coming in and supporting, you know. Same goes to money. If it's something I can do, I will just do it on my own. I don't need to call people. Ogechi will call you for even 10,000. 5,000, Ogechi Natagia. No, you don't know how to do it. Go to college. In America, I think they'll be giving courses for free. Go there and acquire more knowledge. And then you can do it right. You never know actually the shadows. I show you actually one not one actually. You know what I mean? Right. Now make a send all there.
Hello, Amy.
Hello? Good
Hello, good afternoon. Yes, ma'am.
I wish you the best, yeah.
And then never.
Very.
I can amend the book one.
I tell them to go.
Okay. In me, it will be new. Only start before. What are you? I'll be my woman now, those things are not as done. I'm because mother be able
to again to remind you because of the ego. I can't notice you got count a couple of times. Njipo showed this lady this morning. Ogechi Bazalo suggest who are the ego.
Around with me. You understand? The upper said this, somebody said this. Oh, we cannot know will be a win any book. My neighbor seen the woman rice. Understand? And then my one problem, one most even that will be from Lagos to Owerri.
How can you buy rice from Lagos to Owerri? And well, shop and rice, all the essential shops were open. I mean, who are you guys deceiving? You can share another state, you may rice way bill. You can't have about a cocoa way big, go take one more bag in that state any of the thing. Common sense. You don't even trust anybody in your ego.
You understand?
They go indoors all the time.
Now you cannot withdraw money, but if some friend they want to want them money will be. So that's why we want to stop with her. So you know what? On Monday.
Every day, Monday. Every day, Monday more than 3 times.
Monday. I'm not fully the best impact from Lagos to here. But for the rice, you understand? Go down there because account is locked. You cannot withdraw from the account again. So that's the problem.
Okay, the rapper can get a year.
I will get a pa. Yeah, mommy and I say,
okay.
Okay. The person see that one I content. That's not the same. They're not the same one. So you're one of them.
Okay.
So that the rice is what you're supposed to have bought.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, no problem. So the apple or this week can give you.
I'm gonna go with it. Mary will be.
Okay.
That week he did
Because
not
I'm
send it
available
over.
now.
He didn't send it.
So, but that one,
It will take forever. You understand? Ogechi, when you're doing things, yeah, stop pointing fingers. Stop making people to feel pity for you. When you know you're not doing things right, my darling. You owe that girl an apology. You do. For calling her a spy. Somebody that brought out her own time. And did me and you and other people that contributed the money a favor. At that critical time. She that this girl is again a spy because of one of the spy that was working with you. Just listen to yourself. Girl, you're a moron. Yeah? You are a moron. You know why? Because you don't have sense of reasoning. And he claimed name here. You will jack of all trade, master of none. You hear me? The queen here make us send it today, this afternoon. Because hold on.
Easter because
I'm working on affairs to the auntie. And then I suggested the girl can say the thing na Easter. Can you get to see the area they go?
no, you
get it at school.
When you reply you understand? You told me na account to Kuchira Kuchi, which I said it na account to Kuchira Kuchi. So I'm
yeah, I should like a buy live video because you know she know it's in your account.
So why would I eat somebody's money?
Because this kind of thing, I don't want any trouble. Maybe if I need trouble. Tomorrow now, I me go to Lagos tomorrow. But I go makia no abagom ticket to Kefu. But I go kwa makia, je go meet her say I cover against Tuesday.
Okay.
So Monday china.
Okay, she said the account was okay since the last week.
Woman no dem route. You understand? Because when we're not buying a hedge, we see a mark or gano. But I pray na chuna get bobu na nge to get a band and boju bata. You understand? Deliver and not tawazi. That is it. That's why they can marry the kind of rice each or one bag of rice. It's not 20-something thousand. So we receive 20,000. Every week we say go and cause a motor Jebujeria. We say 20,000 naira. Tell an envelope. At least 5,000 naira. You make can go here close to that side. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You make can because you say no good town or gaga alone. So you make sure and no other side the 9th mile Goria. So that is it. No problem. You receive it tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
All right. No problem.
Okay. Otu Emeka she sound on now. Or sound Ogechi she shall sound. He's even reassuring her. Even walking on he himself, who Emeka, knows that no one Judri her need transportation. And you see the expenses of but Ogechi Wibo took Webo na Yoma wonye meli set up. Or feeling not set up. Somebody that offered to go Mbozo Pochila Pochi. Mahadaga interstate. The only thing Ogechi could pick out that now Julie is trying to sabotage her charity. That Julie now is a full member of Palace of Justice. That Julie came to rob her of her hookup and her NGO. And then the Julie is two-faced. And Julie is saying Burenya. And then Julie is only could not Kagasina money and warrior before. Ogechi, I don't know who you are. Fashion no nog. Echem ni wonyo tie na to take. Amam ni wiso kuda ya now. Nwanne unine wundi mkpu. Ogechi, ojugi ishi tie aru na Enugu. Why this girl called to me ga. And the guy work on Adabi America. Oh, any charges or got cost. I go kaga. Will go on to opposing in your charity. Will you be a choir and will taking in Nigeria? Aqua with you. No matter what you get, it needs sense. Now you're getting so relaxed and comfortable, you don't know your boundaries no more. All you talk about, you don't want to look at the problem. Hello, good evening. Hello?
All you talk about,
Hello, this caller, you called me before, and you paused what I was saying, you're calling again. Can you reduce the device you're watching with if you want to contribute to the show?
Hello?
Hello, good evening, sir. Hello, good evening, sir.
Network.
And man, we get reduced the key na watch. Check and pogo the back. I'll pogo 2 times. And I'm going no go up. Check and watch you say back. Cook say I'm no. Yatago. You know, we hear me. When I took in now you're very, very relaxed. It wasn't the madi. If you don't again, unya who be nemono. One day, Ima who come should be do sondom. You don't even know who I am. You move them not because now the church are libera. The church are nice. It didn't do to get you for nothing. It didn't do to get you open and one in your video, giving on your order. When open and you, Pomania, menu page, menu platform, Paramanu Julie. Oh, human trafficking. Na Julie Gabeko Waluno. No, Bacana, now only human trafficking, Meloju Balo, Dot of the wall. Why him get you wall and them wall? Why am I wall? Because in Yana woman was eventually a Zoku. Let me find out myself. Check up over the working out woman now. I'm not my baggage, to be honest. In when whom meta, it is very comfortable. I cause trouble on the internet. Somebody's got to stop you. And it's looking likely. It's looking very, very likely. If this person that woman was just calling me to distract me, so sir, I'm gonna block you and I don't care who you are. I'll block this number. I'll block that number. Then I'll play the other phone as well. Let me block this idiot. And I disturb him. Can we catch you for a match of you couldn't retentive memory that nobody, even if you stop me, pause me for 1 hour, I'll still come back to a question. Oh, do la you understand? So let me see if I will get to that man in our group, in that Enugu group. Come, because with them some numbers in that group. Let me see if he is willing to talk to me. Let me add his number first. Then we'll call him. The receipts not a post to me so. Some on a platform na WhatsApp group okay? We can do that if you want. I have no reason to lie against you, my love. I want you to start rectifying things. Okay? Like I learned mine the hard way. A lot of people have tried to rectify, even to teach you, you are refusing. Rather, you label them. You think that didn't fit them. Okay? Call them whatever you think that suits the person. And then, only very private. And they will leave it alone. One day, I will not leave this alone. If he was taken alone, I will take alone. Nne, munage, fashion anu mi hini niku last night. Kiki would do my mind talk because all good onye tile we to forgot you have not talking to you because not talking to onye lo alo de kage obo oto one. Aboto kedi ile tilimpo nde wetele ego abia hu bia kwu okwu e mafta bia kwu okwu chief wetele ego ndozo wetechele ego sugar wetele ego a lot of responsible people not there wetele ego ogadon wetele okwa ogadon wonye bife kwuo omago 500,000 because they believe la shini na ashe hani na afuta ho babalo mba owulu fashion na agbasumi iwe kwa mbashi weta ego ijo ndị bege tuche gi jachala agba ngege abikwu tutawa lo na agbaka okwu gi sef na agbaka ma hu men tabi wete mon twa okwa otolo akwa check it can bogodi that man come add his number mama ge kuline kan juo ya ego no with the extra because all young with the 10,000 with the 10,000 extra. The Muna, I will not call Muna because Muna no into Ogechi go. Muna, I pray that God will touch your soul. By the time God touches me and Muna will go. Ego na feel they feel like I were woman. I wolf the one I did just wish. Time I lay go back. Muna let go. So ego ọbụla mụ na-atụ na dị ya ka ọjọọ ejele igote sweet ịmara anyị nwa ụmụ ogbenye anyị na-adị jụwa akaụntụ maka na anyị mara ebe nke ọzọ si abịa the next day ya. So mụ na ka dị hardly or the very very deeply in love with Ogechi. Nye m the information I want. Rather, I walk on your jog. I draw so I'm Julie. What are you doing? Don't do this, my darling. Nuna is a very lovely lady. Okay, up on your ban, on you the ban. That chonsobu. So I'm all young called Mocholino with Ogechi Mocholo and no ego winky. Muna ego not to look they were feeling hobana. When I came in, I didn't wolf me only call a home off ma on a wutewem. Yet I plus somebody in a son Ogechi. While right to them, he Jewish woman, judging down. So you must excuse me, Mona, if you're watching me today. You know him name when I walk like I make it okay, chop like a ministry because when halfway I left with my mouth closed. But she thought she can bully and then deform my character further on her social media because I forgive people that I later found out that what they were trying to tell me was actually true. Only Ogo Mama can one have 15 to don't want me judge, I'm going to be but the thing deviated my attention from me and him. Wow, I'm very busy. Major, I'm after with you, full encouragement. Because I'm can't na Chichi London. You know? But it wasn't so good. It wasn't so good. So Muna, my darling, I just pray that you understand this move, okay? Nothing against you, my love. I'm sorry for mentioning your name, but I know, oh good, you know, you why you may see you know, but now we have to come back in your advice. Don't know now, you can give off for God, they will take windows, man, I'm cook. Muna that be in a group, no, any WhatsApp group. Why not to all where is it? Do more the curious animal, the J group, come over the hand, and I have a group. So Muna that group on just to go long way. Muna, if you see reasons with me, you actually see that I'm making sense. If you notice that rice, when the rice was displayed, when they were sharing it, I wasn't very happy. I was on the stream. Go back to that video. And I'm live that day with Ogechi. When they negotiate the rice. I was very ashamed. Some of the rice are good. You go to Kahuna. So yeah, I go mad in it town. Are you for real? Ogechi darling. Oh my goodness. No one any abandoned madamba. Equal ball. No, nay on a salad today. Only creature be a clear on a call home of man how to Njaka. We creature be a cream the cabinet buna bamba boy you shall August now umpole. I am at my boy yobna a fobna. Mabuli or boy free a coshida. Yatago. You need to change your ways, my darling. I have no reason to lie against you. I have everything I asked of God, okay? And if I intend to start a charity, my charity didn't start today. It started from childhood. From Umuno. Lumpe. Mama had got the rice. I got the rice. My mom owned my mom owned the I don't want to go there, but I never henaba. I never take garina to rope. And evute rice and beans in hinin up. Only one nearby. You know, Papa had one in time. My man I look clean in a hospital where I pelumpe na Nigeria. Mamu Jo Lota. I know like in letter from school. I know alone no. You gave me check every my mono. Make sure na coast to declare. Mwelu ihe penta ahụ onwe ihe dịka tin tomato nnukwu a na-akpọ Derica cup me were tijuo ya like 4 waterproof yellow and black ahụ manye rice waterproof yellow and black maybe malugari junior the girl na mamea emezizo yezo je mom na toshi kezi kunu sheri nne na mona me follow wa ma you know one day ekuchere the rice na akpa ka m bịa futa na do evu m ihe niile na akpa mama m mepe ụzọ ayo m ụzọ oghe so at na futa ka m just mepe ụzọ dem kpochize ma mfuaza mama m mepe ụzọ hey amamu mo baba nana amamu mo so amamu ege meme ntie osimu gene hey nsi na mama ebu omutata my mother did not beat me nsi no ge hey osimu mo bia je mama biko no mama biko osimu pem na ntukula na eba osimu sekulana Msekulani, namjena. Imani sekulani face a wall. Or you pick a pin. Or you don't pick pin in that day. You also move face the wall and kneel down face because you forgot that for Jonathan. Hi, come neighbor, Hashim Neha know my last day in the world. You see my sister, you can put my car, your mamma, no book no tata. Or some can be for the rice aka. She no pacheka and I go na kushink. Or some guinea. Hey, Imaka, some on guitar, on guitar. Obiara wa fumo mo mameche ha na emefuta richending no hey ebem no ahum niile na shake gbagbagbagba ngana ikiri na watch dey bekwa kwa in advance because I'm not going to be you mabutie gi o ga aka gi bano iyo o na eji eje make gari akumad ya eji that spatula that okuma spatula eje egbo gari o na adi wori na chiku go na akuge na ebe ogbugbo ga ebe o ga na da kokko hey sina mama me bu amutata o so mama because you make your neighbors mama because you don't need pim you know mama richene so chika kam se bukwa se kulu almost 1 hour plus osim gwambe te biatukula eba hey so do kwa no check osim biatukula nwu mutata no normally ikpalu sometimes o make ogbo alu gị ina aba n'ime abalị mgbe ahụ onwe ebe ị ga-esi gba ọsọ ọbịakwute gị na room tete gị sị gị he ka ezi ihe mere in the afternoon. I thought it was going to be that same day. No, but she didn't. Osim nolan osim mụ kedu ebe m ihe a niile eje na ọkwa eziokwu ka ọ chọọ ka na-ekwu kịta ngwa wee kwuo shi dị ka ọ chọọ nna isi mama n'eziokwu ka m ga-agwa gị ọsị na ihe ọ chọrọ ịnụ ngwa m kwuwe ebe ka ifu ihe oriri m aga hey shabama n'ọkwa ekwensu ọsị na ekwensu a na-eri rice ebe ka ifu ihe jisi m na ekwensu isi mama ebiko na no imakwale no nebe anya ka m na-adị na-evinye the rice ma beans ọsị m nke mbọchị m bidoro mewe no take okwe maka the woman ima na epe mu pembo ai won mu drako eche nwelu kita ino the woman mechezi 50 basin n'ihu be hele rice na beans na gari without knowing no rice nwe na bia natam since ka ndị wancha mewe mi ihe without knowing na nye that mood rice ahụ hey wedi wunye na basin ima na otu Nigeria di dowe table wunye rice na bi ndị mmadụ ga-abịarịrị gori ha dewe rice mama m jụọ m shimu kedi how long m bidoro ihe a mbido wefuwe because ka ihe oriri chagwu ne m na we always ihe notice share that na otego oshimu how long ago not chọrọ ịma how long ago again, Ogechi, your bank account is not okay. You said no tego. Now a man chete how long? I said okay. Now I'm full rice and Jeff also. I'm full the rice. Come now, but I store the room, one room. I feel him not sure, but I may be very careful. Careful was, you know. Njela room na jikwe na ya na also do the rest that's so mu nyichi e ba na ba nyichi tazo hi nyichi te ba tazo so no la no shimo na mam na ihe m na-eme na m chọrọ ka ọ nwụọ. Isi mba mama achọkwa m ka nwụọ. N'okwu mara afọ bịara ya na achọkwa m ka ọ nwụọ. Na ọsị m na achọrọ m igbu ya ka ọ nwụọ. Isi mba mama achọkwa m igbu gị ka ị nwụọ. Ọsị m na ogbugbu ka ihe a na-eche na sọsọ ogbugbu ebe iji mma gbuo n'afọ ụmụ afụfụ na-ata ka ịta m o ji teta ụla n'ụtụtụ tata. Jee tetara ụlọ ebe fọ ọsị m jewe ebe jee jewere ahịa ji Megan. Ma the way she handled it kind of made me, you know. Osimu that na amahụ m na ihe ogote ka o nwee ike nweta time kọwachalụ m ihe anụmanụ. Otinye m ihe that day. Otinye m ihe. Odulu m ka o jee for that mama that girl. And ebe ahụ kpọwa mama the girl si ya biko nwa gị nwaanyị ọ na-agwakwa gị ma nwa m nwaanyị vụrụ ihe a niile bịafute gị ị na-ajụ ya ese ebe ochie weta ya duma ka ọgbago ka si ọhụ ka isi eme na ya ka ị ga-ezuzugide nwa gị emebie nwa gị na ya adụ ma so no na store ya ka iji mepee shop na ike abịa gwa ya na ọ kakwara inye gị na ịkụziri nwa ya dota and that was how my mother stopped the girl coming to our house. But that doesn't know na visit because all that didn't know like akwa you follow ihe niile. You know na she and ni room time I je melon dinner here. Boy so we don't hometown my darling Ogechi. I'm just giving you a hint. It's from childhood. You cannot stop me, my darling. For you to now open your mouth and say that no hijack your charity, be real. It's not made for you alone. Forget that it's all happening on Facebook. Yeah, I've been doing it. I told you, go on with charity. I don't think you have invested in any charity like I have done. You have to play the part. Image charity is not just to come out and solicit for money for people. You have to show people empathy. Very important. Look at the video this lady goes here today in Ogechi, London, about Mr. Obe. You literally killed Mr. Obe by your words, not with a knife, not with a gun. You said, you made a comment. Go and watch that video again. You made a comment, no could the man before him. With a very critical condition. The doctor will never tell you that unless I confirm more that you should go home and prepare. But always something that they want to give you a good hope, and they will reassure you and tell you that they will do their best to make it better. But you opened your mouth on that very video. You said to the man, or to that man who made the appeal, that yeah, whatever video go, she go to the man. The man go, she said, go, she go to Kuya. Go, she be still no Kuyere. No Kuyere. The Nayan actually sit there gonna kafi goofy. That word was why that man started crying. Mr. Obi started sobbing. And the next insult, and then the next garnish to the insult you uttered in that very video, Ogechi, was allow him. Somebody was trying to get him to put himself together. You see how allow him to cry. Nne, you are very, very wicked. That word alone murdered him. Now, you took away the little hope he had. Oh, no, he said, "Wo Papa, hey, no bad, but don't worry, we'll get it together." That will even give him hope, and that might even start healing. Don't you know? People react to something, like in way something that is bothering you. When you start thinking positively about solution to it, you see you solving the problem. But when you have imminent problem and you're feeling that you've been defeated already, you will never solve the problem. That's a simple philosophy. You took the little hope he was putting together just to get people to understand your own way, not knowing you're doing all this to get people's hand, because you're very, very selfish and callous. You should have let him cry. And you're trying to point fingers at me? Nay, point fingers at yourself, my darling. You have problem. Massive problem. Okay? Go and watch that video. Did I say it? I'm not the one that said it. I don't want a video. I don't to give made the video. Watch and we see the man. No kugirere. All that word parianishi. He started sobbing. He started crying. You ordered the guy to show the camera. And the guy was trying to tell him it's okay. He said, no, let him. Let him who happy ko Ne. Every day can now mutagi. I hope I'm that video like that before. I've not seen that video. Mujaja this morning. Though it might be old, but I mean. And please, my people, we have to help Nobodo. We have to help Mrs. Obi to heal, okay? Because this video I negotiate over and over and over, the family will still be grieving all their life. Okay? We have to look for a way to help them heal by making things right for them and then try to get them to forget about their father's death. You know, it's going to be hard. Let's not, keep playing the video because when I play the video, the family might be watching. Imenasina, evulu kunko, evulu ozu onyo ozo. Odiko kunko ke evufu onyo na agbasa. No, for instance now, one member of your family that passed away suddenly, and he a very big bond with that person, talk less your father. All of a sudden, every day, mother ne a video ya inigoli says, cake she feel. I think all Mama Mrs. Obi and her children will be feeling. So I think it would be best for us to just talk about it when need be to play the video. Then we can bring that video just to help the family to heal. Really. You know what I mean? Just to let the family to heal. Ogechi to Olunda. Oh, the whole family now. Look at that video. The guy that gave the guy that did the appeal, why don't you dictate the number? Why do you have to give the number to the child? Because again, Ogechi is tampering with people's emotion to get them to put their hand in their pocket to bring out money. I heard you mean what a cry involved. The father was crying and the boy was dictating, supposing their own account number, but that isn't their own account number, right? That was Ogechi's account number with the family's number. Telephone number for the family. Account number for Ogechi's charity. So if it's your own charity account number, why do you have to give it to the boy? Why do you have to get the boy involved in the first place? And this is the question I'm asking you now. So when people say, Ogechi killed Mr. Obi, you did not kill him with a knife, my darling. You killed him with your mouth. You killed him with your mouth and you neglected him. He died under negligence, under your care. Any hospital, patient who want like that in Europe or even America, an investigation. And if you're found guilty, I give you the wrath of the law to the full force. So for you vomiting all this nonsense in, I come up with the gods to point fingers at people that meant well for you. You will never change. Or what is thy kingdom come? You're not gonna change because you're not even getting the story. You're taking it like somebody's after you. If I were you, I would just calm down, jot out few things that is coming out of this idiot's mouth, and try and put it in stuff that I'm doing. That's how you learn. People learn every day. I learn every day. I don't matter how much. But to Okeke, you just want to prove a point. My enemies, who are these your enemies? The people I saw, I show Chicago and human traffic, all for you to listen and for people to see you as a horrible person and stop donating to you because they know you're not using the money right. All right? Be real. Stop telling people nonsense. I'm not after you. Nothing of yours. I don't even want to talk to you ever again. I don't want nothing to do with you. Magima that you shikanopia. I don't want you people in my life or whatever. So when you say Julie is jealous of you, why will I be jealous of you and count my money and give you? I believed in you, darling. I believed in every word that came out of your dating mouth. Never knew you were a bully and a low-lifer. OBT 419 on the social media. Targets, vulnerable people. Shame on you. Shame on you. Seriously. It's time to reflect. Bring out another. If I did not tell the Enugu story, right? Explain. Then I will go further. I have few voice notes from the Enugu group. I have everything there. If you want to argue it, we can go there again. Okay, my darling? Because that's what all you know. You think everything is a challenge. So of you to come out and say the things right as it is. I don't know who advises you. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with you, really. I'm not me here. You will not even think I see Julie Charibum, Julie Meregike, you don't even touch. Today is the only day you talked about the problem, which is a good charity. Why do you have to allow people to mention it before you touch that case? Why? Had it been I did not call that program today, would you have made this move to give the mama the money? Or is it today that you claim that the account was released? Because you're trying to cover your tracks. You're trying to cover your tracks with your group. Man. Also, so you know how we're gonna fall like this. But Tumwanya me pekwera, I got what the same thing. I'm not because I like you. No, not liking. Munagi will not exchange words. I'll just find a way to come and arrest you in America. Because they matter them. But I've taken it upon myself to make an awareness on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, as far as I can get. Kondomo, manahine, because he could to chere, ibera nana molinke, eja report to them, madu kutu all Lloyd. Now, about hine na YouTube. Kutu German First Lady, because German First Lady had a lot of stories of yours. I never knew you were cleaning your tracks. And then when we Two-Face, you now put it on Muawanya and I try to help you. I will put it back there. I've created my diary, which is the YouTube one, Ndobodo. If you've not started following the YouTube page, these people are massively reporting my Facebook accounts. Okay? Ogechi and her Kenyan Warriors, how many messenger group warriors had over how many people on that group? Their job is to be reporting any of Ogechi's opposition's platform once you're live. Like I'm live now, my platform and Unbeatable on all the platforms they know that I own is being massively reported. But then YouTube, you cannot just report. YouTube will write me later. Then I have to defend it before they can bring me down. So all these sensitive stories about Ogechi and people that she have failed, I'll put up a diary and I'm posting it on Ndobodo YouTube page. I have my own personal YouTube page called Unbeatable Babe. Unbeatable Babe, a lifestyle and vlog. Okay, that is my personal one. My nation in the bio name travel. Have you seen some of my old videos? When did you understand? You go to Unbeatable Baby, you see my personal. But this very one, me pay for Ndobodo is to safeguard these videos. You have to go. Don't listen to what she's saying that Judy want to make money on YouTube. YouTube, how much am I making on it? I have advert on that one. Okay, how much is it that I'm making on it? Because you know that if you bring me down on Facebook, all the videos will go down with it. But no, I'm not going to let that happen. That's why I've extended it to Ndobodo. Ndobodo YouTube page. In fact, let me pin the page link here, the YouTube channel here, and my number. Okay, so Antonio Blachoripo can call him. So if you've not started, if you've not subscribed on that YouTube Ndobodo YouTube channel, you follow that YouTube channel, because we're doing a fundraising for Mrs. Obi on the 26th. That's Friday next week, to support Mrs. Obi and children. All good to know you got to Taliagi, go to Lumaka, back to school sandals after the Easter break. That would be great. Oh no, exercise book, that would be wonderful. I will have at school with a new school uniform to support Mrs. Obi, because we were here gossiping and Ogechi is challenging and all. We don't know how Miss Obi and kids are faring. Can you imagine you and your partner now, how you struggle to make sure that food is on the table for your children? Talk less onion on a zoo that is not organized. They don't even have a penny. They don't know where their meal is coming from the next day. And on top of it, she's being humiliated every day on the social media, reminding her of how the husband was neglected till he died. So I thought that, who said Julie Frog? Okay. What are you doing here, my darling? I want you out of my platform. You see, now people now is now here to abuse themselves. You see what I mean? So get out of here, very. So we can't be like you understand? So what I'm trying to do is, Chibo, we were able to raise last week. We raised one of Ogechi's victims as well. His name is Chibo. This guy is paralyzed from downwards, and in his hands too, he's losing ability on the both hands. Okay, so God touched, before this guy came to the program, Ogechi noticed that I created an event to raise money, at least for the boy, because I know how hard it is in Nigeria or in the zoo. Okay, so we were able to I was able to create an event and post it on my Ndobodo platform, announcing to our people that we're going to touch the life of this boy that Ogechi, Okeke, and Njaka have ripped off. She placed this guy's video and his her account number, and claimed that nobody donated for him. So prior to the time, the same day I was supposed to come out and solicit for money for this guy, Ogechi came out live. She came out live and started playing all the voice notes she had with this guy, even reporting herself on how abusive she was towards the guy, thinking she was trying to ruin people's mind, not to help the guy that evening. Eventually, God proved her wrong. God proved her very, very wrong. We were able to raise 1.2 million for that guy that same night. So the next day, I came back for the conclusion and was still doing the aftercare thing, and then was still working with him behind closed door, which will be updating Ndobodo later on what we have achieved on him. Okay? So I want to do the same for Mrs. Obi. And this is why Ogechi now will go back and dig Mrs. Obi's information to try to spoil people's mind, not to support her and the children. But Ogechi, I want to tell you something, my darling. Stop playing God, because you're not. Your own life is borrowed, my honey. You might be doing all these horrible things to people, planning all the evil you're planning in your mind, and the next day you'll be dead. And that's how life is. Nobody knows tomorrow. Even in the say, just use your life as if it every day is gonna be the last. Because you don't know, nobody knows. You cannot tell, hold on a minute, let me go and get some money in my bank. On one man, then I say, hold on a minute, let me get a bottle of champagne. Or I say, hold on a minute, I've not said goodbye to my mom. No. Once or call, wherever you are, that minute, that time, you go as you came. That is for people that knows the philosophy of life. Not your time, because those type of things don't even occur to you. I don't know what kind of person, I don't know the type of upbringing you have, really. I'm sorry. Obviously, you don't even respect your husband. And it's very, very shameful, because your husband is such a nice man. And everybody in Europe here knows why. People in Europe, if you invite any of your family member or your spouse, you have upper hand. You know why? Because Ndobodo Melie easy. Ndobodo made it easy for you that have upper hand. Like if you brought somebody in the name that you guys are getting married, okay? So the obodo will be checking how durable the relationship is. During the process of rejoin in his best behavior. Because you it will affect your application. And if the person says, I don't want to marry you anymore, they're going to remove you and put you away. And put you back to the country of origin where you came from. That might be the situation. Because I don't see Ugochukwu to be like this. Ugochukwu is very, very learned. I've had a few conversations with him. And looking at him, you know that he's somebody that is disciplined. I don't think if he can say something, he will not say something. But I'm excusing him because I know how it is in Europe. What you're doing is not right, Ogechi. It doesn't show that you have any parental ihobala. Everything you're doing to other people is exhibiting how you're treating your own family. You have to think and reflect. Yes? So, Ugochukwu, don't take it like an insult. Of course, you're a learned man. You will understand better. I never insulted you. It's just a piece of advice. I understand your situation. Because I knew when you arrived. You arrived in January in 2020. So, if you arrive, you don't have much say. Oh, no, Ogechi under her visa. She's the man. So, I understand. Maybe sometimes you do advise her, but she don't want to take it. Ogechi, I will be coming out to shouting, telling to tell people what's happening. Ogechi will come out and be claiming that the Onyabula Napo here again with followers. That's how she perceived what I was doing then. Instead of her to think that this lady is hurting, she wants to clear her name and even help me. Ogechi have never one day hosted any show to tell people to leave Juliago alone. Check the whole videos. Never. Even when she's doing her live programs, I try to chip it in. She always calls it a bluff. So you see how the kind of Ogechi is very, very selfish. She don't see the problem. She see what you say to her. Okay? So if you've not started following, if you've not subscribed on Ndobodo YouTube page, this is the time. Because I'm going to save all this video for my records. It's very important. Because what I've gone through on Facebook, I don't think this have changed my life. Okay? So I'm going to make sure I touch everybody she have failed, the little I can. I'm going to create an event after this program. I was supposed to create it yesterday. I was so tired. But I'm going to create an event after this very program, you know, for people that wants to attend the event on that day to come on over. Oh, one naira. I'm now because of Koro. Koro, everybody go. You understand? But any amount, they go to Mr. Obia, Apuku Hage, Jijawesko. Or go that by school. Or help now with the key mill, you know? They will appreciate it. One on a bank now, internet up one day, a smooth logage or on an aldi when they were the kind. Because up on me, you will me him out cage they can. Cage they can, a total pipe, you won't him up. Pipe will make the very major fashion, Kedafia, fashion, whatever fashion sooner. You shouldn't doubt when the one chance. And more. So get you come on with it. I want to I told you, you will bring yourself out. I didn't want to go this far because I know it's gonna do a lot of damage to you. But I want you to start rectifying things. Pick points from what I've said today, my darling. Forget hatred. I don't care if you hate me or like me. Call me whatever. It doesn't touch me anymore. I don't feel anything. Even the human trafficking, all those things, I don't even feel it at all. It doesn't work. I'm tough. I've been toughened up now. So nothing you say affects me anymore. So you got one more upgrade. And learn. Try and pick few things I've just said today. Try and give your husband a little bit of respect. Because all this is in me, other men will be challenging him. Other men will say, which is a lot of questions people are asking. They're making him look like a weakling. I know he's not. He's a very intelligent, nice fellow that I've spoken to. couple of times. Him and Prince, for me, is the best people in that group I've ever spoken to. I don't know how they feel about me, and I don't care. I'm just giving my own view. I'm not saying it to patronize anybody. I'm telling you the fact. You understand? So I'm going to pin the WhatsApp, the YouTube link with my number so that people can call in. And they can try what that our brother on our group. The YouTube link. Let me pin the number for people that don't have my number. But before you call in, if you can bear with me to see if I can buy only rice, only answer to take go rice, and then just to confirm, we'll take the extra money because Ogechi might deny. Julie, so let me see if I can call that guy. Just to confirm, we'll take the extra money because Ogechi might deny. Equal question in our charity, something to rectify things. It's one action in our Google. It try your one go. Agwa kwale anwa ndị bayi onwekwana ihe na-eso ndị bayi ndị iche ekikwe irikwele unumo iriri ose muchisa ọsụsọ m hit my sweat iririe inwa anwa je tinye aka na ije want to diabolic means imani ijikola aka gị kpochefu ndị ezinụlọ ama agwakwa gị eziokwu ọkwa osha work na banya maka m na-agbakwala gị ihe ahụ maka ọwụ na ọ dịka ihe ị na-consider ikpo ma afa anywhere ndị bụ unu ka ị ga-egbuchechi my darling yatago so ejekwene gbaftakwa dị ejekwene n'oyi na ijewe alụshi ime ihe ọbụla because onwekwe ya ọbụla furu mmelo yatago onwe ihe mmelo gị na-ahụ enyemaka m nyelu ka ọ dịlụ ndị be anyị mma. Imagine that period ahụ during that lockdown, everybody was holding the one they have very tight because when you have experience, when they only made such a thing experience that the whole world came to a standstill, everything was shut down. You say, everything was shut down. Then people was able to squeeze out a little one to give to you, Ogechi, with the nerves. Iputana rain short, comfortably. Relax, Jamaica Munaga. Ma'am, Ogechi Kudoku, when you get your feeling and Munagi like a 5 and 6. Munagechi will be long conversation like Munando, and when even Matthew and Njaka. Oh, Mohanagi will go, Kwamboshi can tego. I got a project in Kakama, make a project, another project at Dr. Square again. These are things you need to check, Ogechi. Those are the things you need to put a check on. Once you're dealing with a project with anybody, make sure you complete it, tidy it up. Any other person coming will be on the line. You put them on hold. No matter how it comes, how critical it is. You see that you put the one that is not very, very serious on a hold, and then face the other one. And then when you face the other one, once you've achieved that, you give the people there with the Diego a breather. You give them a breathing space to enable them replenish wherever they take out one. And during that time, everybody no. Tutu pipe harm me. Me walk one muchacha in the belly me was over. What you know? You know what I mean? It's wrong, my darling. Absolutely wrong. Yes? Let me try and call that our group man, Kamamo Okeke. Because I was just a neutral person. Come on, Muslim that I have the first time he was following. No one you no, yes, so loon call to take go. No, to tag go check go did check and ball on the voice not true. Let's see. One asimo not to a come share tonight, Ogechi the receipt. Come malo ma nama where come mamma de go reflect on account here. The man was even in doubt, although she sound unknown herself on that day. But eventually, Ogechi confirmed the no one to go Diego that very day. 10,000 koku ya. So, can go in him on the akulu, him on the man.
Okay, was it there?
Okay, check and be done if you.
Good morning, sir. Also that now, or what thing the alert na phone, yeah. So, sure, maybe no back on account, maybe the alert got later. Also, okay, no more quality. But that you again. My chum want to see the alert. Or it bought the show. It did that he should get that the Juza Hakita, Kohana on.
Okay.
Good morning, sir. Also that now,
Okay, but
or what
okay.
thing the alert na phone, yeah. So, sure, maybe no back on account, maybe the alert got later. Also, okay, no more quality. But I should again. My chum want to see the alert. Or it bought the show. It did that he should get that the Juza Hakita.
Now sugar daddy. So the man was asking me a question. No, thought I was sleeping when he gave me that voice note. Then more.
Okay.
Yeah.
I say about that. Me accept. Then I cover say, oh na, I measure understand it then. You come with a name.
Also, ọ na-achọ ịbata na the group ka ọ kwụta ụgwọ maka na onye Enugu ọ likely ha na-eme that otu she decide ime ndị Enugu iche mere o ji siwa mee accept gị ekwentị ya. Okay, ha si pụta na sugar daddy n'abalị ahụ shamba. Asị m gaa na the show jee jụọ ya ma ego abago na akaụntụ shi ya nọ na ọ karịkwa m n'ọbata gị.
And I told me about online this morning. I can't on bed this
Ha na-adị na-akpọ m Julie bịawa ma m n'ọnya ka a na-agbalụ m ka a shụwa m na Julie bịalụ hook up. Now it's all making sense.
I have come in and greeted you, but you did not notice me.
All that man,
Okay, was it there? Sorry.
Yes, the next day, yeah. You know, everybody was liking me per se. Ogechi notice na ndị otu ebido be like wam. Iwe bịakwuo ya na mood ye changes. Oh my God, not kwa ka iwe na-ewe nwaanyị anọ. But I did not get it right. But my eyes was really down on a lot of things on him. Ogechi's a very jealous person. Extremely jealous. Check out Magodi Mame with a command on phone. Okay, can make sense. Check out negative marker. Okay, pick your phone now because check this even number as Enugu brother rice. Enugu brother rice. This even as Enugu, yeah, Enugu. Check out man. I think it's 7 as Enugu 1. Enugu 1. Enugu rice. Hold on a minute. Chill. Let's save him the number as Enugu brother, Enugu rice. Can you just save what there? Come on, mama, Fiona, what's up? Oge Ogechi na-ekwu you guys na Julie rụrụ karụ. Yeah, people that don't know how to talk to you. You should even be happy that Nana magwa gị ihe ndị a niile. Because a lot of people have seen it, but they don't know how to relate to you because you're very difficult. Extremely difficult. Nekwe the guy here, ka mama number ga ring. Ọ na-ring. Ka ene magaza. Save me as Enugu rice. If there, save me as Enugu rice. Are they picky? Maybe on all. Next. Please call me back. It's Julie. On a typo. Oh, I say I'm in church now. I say I'm in church now. Give me a voice note. Please call me back. I'm like a na-ekwu na-eme ya na the factual because Ogechi is a difficult individual that can claim me help and claim. Can you hear voice now? My brother, is it possible to excuse yourself for just 2 minutes outside the church? Come on, I give you the conversation. I'm on a live video. Actually, made you give my nugu rice or biko. You will came here. Oh, Juliago, that lady Adric in that group one made rice 2020 during that palliative time. Please, if you can do that, I will appreciate it. Hear my voice note now.
Is it possible to excuse yourself for just 2 minutes outside the church? Come on, I give me the conversation. I'm on a live video. Actually, made you give my nugu rice or biko. You will came here. Oh, Juliago, that lady Adric in that group one made rice 2020 during that palliative time. Please, if you can do that, I will appreciate it.
Come in, no bomb back. No. So wrong time. I don't wake up after the show. But that would be irrelevant because the one minute after the show. No. No, but I think the guy no na the guy would have called on make all confirm 10,000 otinye maka otinye 10,000 onye nke London tielu wetelu receipt nke otinye gwu na nke general which is 5,000 muna tinyelu more than I did then muna tinyekwele again which is send the Ogechi the receipt. So Ogechi, my darling, you just check ebe am na forward the receipt na WhatsApp or not there. You check it and we forward or get the receipts, okay? So but don't you actually can call in now and contribute. Can we can retire? Because this lady is taking her aqua and she's now taking the pace. She's taking the pace. She's not trying to turn it like some people are jealous of her. Naturally, I don't know her. None of us know each other. Yeah, we hash because the woman in home is often Hannah that need the against or you drew Hannah Ajudaga or Vulu photo in a platform here. Or use that channel or this can a bamba photo in a platform. Monday kitchen moto haku. Monday when you know I walk or tovulu. So you let your quick no banana age quick fake account age. Ejikwe na account gị jee oge vutekwe family gị ị na-ejekwa ebe ahụ akụkwa na any personal issue because ọ na-like ijugo about your own ọ dị egoshigo onwe onye na-eme ụdịrị ihe anụ ọ na-ekere m na ọ na-eme ada ezo ezinụlọ ya ezo ha ada ezo ihe ọbụla a na-eme ezo Ogechi si na o nwere ụmụaka funuhom ha funuhom ndị nke m because mụwa wee goshi m ngoshi onye chọrọ ka ị dị free with them ga-adị open ị na-afịa n'anya ọ na-ezochi nke ike ajụghị nke gị si uche ga-adịlị ya ejekwara ebe ahụ jachawa maka ọ ga-agụlụ gị ihe na-enu anyway she's good at that she is so damn good nwanne mepekwa anya gị ọkpacha your eyes mepe anya gị ha etie m but mee investigation nke gị wit iwe otu nshi mee nke m emechekwa kịta ọ ga-akpọkwa gị spy because I do come on to spy maka ọnwụ nọ ndị ọtụ 007 aka m eme greatly ọmanata dị m shishi mana mma anọkwa ebe ahụ still eji enwute obi m anọghị mere a na-atụ ihe ọbụla ma gba mbọ tụọ nke m nwere ike mana ọnwụ na m jere ọntụ spy ọnụ ọ na-akpọzi m kịta spy wụ new spice o tinyelu na woman trafficker child trafficker ma onye aha niile lụrụ nye ada akpọ m ọ sị na-agbaghị alụm ndị na-akọrekt m bikos na ama m na ana m ezo ka ha hafe ịbịabịa jide m onye one idiot a na-akpọ mayor eji na-asaba ahụ dowele isi ama m ebe ma onye ya na ya nọ ma na-asakwa ahụ onye anụmanụ onye na-anọ na comment section ikpọ ha na show ya ocheki afa gị ha edelu gị na messenger evulu gị baa na grupu na messenger ha eme ka ha na-ese okwu ha gbasa ha sị gị na-emepe grupu ọzọ ọkwachi grupu ahụ ka nọkwa ozugbo ị na-afụ ka ha na-afụta tụtụrụ gị chọọchị iche na-emechiko grupu ka na-akụkwa mmadụ niile ka dịkwa very tight o metenukwe na gị nwoke isi chọpụtawa ihe ọbịa na-akpọ gị na-ajụ ukwu uche gị dị ofe ile na mawagwo oke ihe ọ na-erepọtụrụ tụmadam ya afọ ya bụ mayor Crystal Combs have a platform here on Facebook. Oh, love is the greatest movement. He's part of them. That will network. How will network? And then were a few good people, very nice, kind-hearted people that is still in her captivity at the moment. Don't lay accuse or don't insult them. Those people are stuck with her because she brainwashed them and they can. Everybody's after the poluhi. Why are you so angry? I said, "The Palace of Justice me." Because why? The Palace of Justice Ogechi ji smooth to go there. I ain't just showing up after only obuni. You sit down in a with Ogechi, or you have to change it. I've pinned the number down there. I've pinned the number in the comment section. No, not hopefully, about somebody might click good right here. I've pinned the number here, darling. Okay. And then the WhatsApp, if you want to follow Dobodo on YouTube, the link is there. Underneath the link is my telephone number. It's right there. Okay. So Ogechi using the Palace of Justice without them knowing. And this is why I've dedicated myself to narrate the story. But I'm human traffic, you don't know the meaning. I'm just telling you how it started. Okay? On a good day, I will tell the story over again from Genesis. Not today. I'm still waiting for Ogechi to come out with things. Then I'll tell her where her loopholes are. Every innocent person who's in a captivity now. That guy must go to jail. Okay, she said yes. Okay, even though they go petition, then Interpol they tell later for this woman several times. Onye obina ishi de man obodo oyibo enwe ike ishi nupuke or na inu no onwelo authority na achọghị. Kedu ihe ị ga-eme? Ohe kpọ phone. Ị ga-akpọ phone. Say, excuse me, sir. My name is so. Once again, that's why. Nemo, my brother. Natago. Onye ọbụla ịnụrụ puke na police na achọ kedu ihe ị ga-eme? Ime Njaka gị na police station ọ na-aka gị dị ọcha. Ije ebe ahụ si na ịnụkwa na a na-achọ. Kedu ihe mme? Ha kọwalụ gị ihe ya feeling n'ime. Ọwụrụ nke ga-agụ m ịgọla isi gị. Mana onye nke afụta na-ashịla anya ashị na grupu ahụ mgbe ndị Palace of Justice na-akpụ iyi after juri oke akwụna ha mechiri mee ma vidio Njaka vekọl ebe si ara kọchịkọchị. Ogechi jizi vidio ahụ akụkọ mụnwa onye ọnụna na-agba alụm ha bikos na ama m na onye drug dealer ka nwụ m jiji agba ọsọ ka polisi afọ ibeba jide m while ndị Interpol na-edeli gị nwa na onweghị onye ikwu isi n'ebe a na-alafụta ndị n'ọlụ onwe ha na-edeli gị email, series of complaints against you. You never ever picked up the phone once to call them, neither to reply the email, none of that, because you feel needed and indispensable. Nobody can touch you, right? So ndobodo onye maali ihe a na-atụrụ gị aka na a na-achọgachi kedu ihe ga-eme? Ọ ịkpọ ndị ahụ si ya na-ekwe na asị na-eme ihe ọkpọhụ ọchọkwa n'ema ọka na-akọsụ mọ adọfụta ndị n'ụlọ onwe ha ewefu na nwaanyị a were ihu m tinye n'ịntanetị ụta anụ I wouldn't have gotten where I am today. Mgbe o tinyeziri ihu m ka m bezi kpọzizi ihu mebe ihu abazi because I have nothing to hide. So she know how to pick her potential victims. Only her nega yindi tuwa kochi nanya. Ufile na bagiga tukwa kochi. Ogoshi in the Palace of Justice. In the Palace of Justice hapo wagi. Hapo wahala gi yahu. Opasu ogi iwe. The Palace of Justice na pogi iwe to correct you without knowing they're actually soliciting what this judge is doing. And that's the brain behind the whole thing. And that was my message the day Nakawa about Njaka. I didn't mean anything, but I'm a woman. I did no, never. Soso chukwu na dugude m ndụ ruo tata. Soso chukwu anka mma dudide m ga-anwụ ụwa ma. Mụ na ezinụlọ m. Ejeni hụ mbe nwa dibia. Ama mbido because na meeting Ogechi. Never would I do such thing. So, ihe nje kwulie for ndị dị isi ike ka anyị. Ị na-eme isi ike ijiri igwe kpọchie akpali. Chọọ magnet resistant. Maka ị like ya ị ga-anya kwụrụ. Maka o nwere this personality ị like ha na ị ga-like ya gwogwo. Yatago. When njizi wa chọfụta ihe ka mbezi bịa because I'm somebody etinye ha ma chọfụta na echi amasị m hate ihe niile gbasara gị. Which of us I don't know how to pretend. I don't know where how ga amata. All I could go ahụ na agbakachi a na-agbazi mba kwa mbọchị. You know? I had to get out of there. I left with my mouth shut. Oshimu ni wururu na mgeshi na Facebook ufo. It's either you follow me or you follow police or justice. So, this is why I have now dedicated myself, right? To explain it the way people should understand it. Without laying any curse or abuse. You lay the curse on me, I'll take it because I know I was in your shoes once before. Me with the abuse, no shaking. But I mean, you get him could really no be that it's yan. You have to lay 50 or 100, 2 4 6 times. It got off that or something. Or let's move because you may come shikuna because I call go make me one thing. Okay, you need to go back for a course. Enroll yourself in college or whatever you have there. Can you get what more to do? I dare just to take me here without doing things, but you have to engage and involve anybody. Just one with the 1 naira. Everybody's equal. If what honey after that 20 naira for 5 purpose, 2 general, I took a general. Everybody are now here now. Obo opinezi me for real. Yeah. Charity. Only obuna charity hand they entitled to 30%. 30% that is not for your pocket. It's for the for example, onwe baga abamotoje in $1. Some people work under a charity. You have them somehow, but not like paying them like no civil servant kind of. But you have to touch them somehow because they have to pay transportation to do certain things out of the money that charity was raised. But yours, you don't even give up to 70%, my darling. That right, saying you up to 70%, not even up to 30%. You took a whopping more than 95%. That's too much. That's too much. When usually will go charity, 30% you would entitle of it on your charity account. No questions. Atute go for madam. You will 30% depending on the condition. Some you might decide not to. Someone will say, oh, for helping me, I want you to put this in your charity to use it to help others. People do that here in Britain. But if you're running a charity, you will take 30% because there are all the for the car, transportation, whatever it is that they have to go to achieve that purpose. Only that 30% is meant for. I wish you go to fake offended. Benjamin, that's me and the things. Ne, you got a consultation fee. My chemical go today. You have to pay me consultation fee. He will need here no go to God. He will 95. If not, you know, you took it all, man. You have what you took to man in a one. Didn't know what they were. First, way bill did not cost more than how much? I'm a mega name way bill. Secondly, only one person attended for the occasion. The other person was on ground. Enugu already. The guy that would move from Dubai was in Enugu. He decided to come on his own to appreciate you. You ordered him to go there. If not, it would have been only one person that would go there. So the cost was cut to a minimum. Then how come about the money? Could they be going? One nigga pay me government. One day to go to Lumbuan. One day, Ogechi, Unyemukebo. I told him that I war, Mamma knew why Mamma me war. He now wagging the raw truth. His work can now wagging. So on double, Hannah report to platform very massively. Make sure you subscribe to Ndobodo platform. Ndobodo YouTube is pinned down right here. Like and share it as far as you can get. Share on Instagram, Twitter, wherever. Copy a link and share. Ogechi akutuchego ndị niile di story ya. So ebe photo na Chichi Ogbonne platform. Chichi Ogbonne nwere a channel on YouTube that talked about Ogechi and stuff. I wonder why Ken and all these people did not put it there. People need to know about it. Papa Mo, open your own page and tell your own story there. That's how it's done. Because when they use YouTube, they don't come to Facebook. When they use Facebook and YouTube, they don't go to IG, Instagram. When they use IG, Facebook, and YouTube, they don't go to Twitter. How would they see the story? So that's why she's been able to get new people. And then these new people, she's keeping this sermon for today. She tell them that Julie Agu is bad. Julie Agu is dangerous. Well, I can't in there. No, they are insulting me. Hana mama shawo, or mama shawo. And then you know na smooth to her. We have to change the talk. The topic is Kedego Mistobi. Kegum ego Juliago. Kedego Jane. Jane is a lady that had a kidney problem or liver problem. Ogechi came on her platform and was telling the girl that she would die of that disease. Because why? The girl was asking of her money. She raised for her. How on earth could you have problem with Mr. A on the same accusation? You have a problem with Mr. B on the same monetary accusation. You have problem with Mr. C on the same accusation. Mr. D, Mr. E. Come on. One day, there's no smoke without fire. If none go okunesu without that matches. That barren matches or go unlock after before me ignite. Okay, you're talking to intelligent people, my darling. You don't treat me like I'm some kind of bonzo because you think I look like a fool that you fooled me. In a pomonye riri. Niega hiri egos otuzo nuzu irem. Ego chineke wiya hiri. And here chineke okuba ohuma agaha ahapụ gị n'ụwa gị. Because some ogbenye ka ahụ. Nwa ogbenye nwere ike squeeze nke o nwere nye mmadụ jizieli akọm ọnụ na onye eriri ka mbọ. Mana ego ọha na eze iwe ha ọwakwa ego m ka m nyere gị ka ọ baa n'aka Chukwu. See if you God have already blessed me for what I've given. I've taken my blessing already. Because a lot of good things have happened in my life. Though in a bad way, I came to Facebook via you, I've ended up meeting wonderful people along the line. Though most of them are in doubt about me now, they're still with you. But I believe with time, they'll find out themselves, they will come and say, oh, Julie, you're actually right. Mr. Johnny is a very lovely guy. Mr. Don is wonderful. Even Chief got me a gift. Mother's like do gift time from abroad like that. Got me a wonderful gift of bracelets and one jewelry he made for custom-made jewelry. I met Onyami, they're wonderful people. Sugar, oh my God. And when I spend, I will not meet Sugar. I'll go and visit him. If I did not come and hit, yeah, you know, God's ways is hard. God's ways is painful sometimes. Uzo chukwu na afụ ụfụ na arụ. Etago. Onwe chukwu ga-eshi mewe ihe. You know, she, well, what kind of predicament is this? But we learn along the line, something good might come off of it. You might think you have destroyed Julie, you have slayed Julie. Ogechi inspired me. Look at the Abia mukambachiteli show him. We kwepe chukwu na finis ni muna gina. Ina afuzulu mufanya platform mo. Go on, you know, you elevated me to this far. And I'm going to do more. I'm going to make sure I educate our people nicely on what you're up to. You're an opportunist. You're very, very mean and careless. And I madu Jezebel. Jezebel, I'm not going to say something about Ogechi, you will Jezebel. Well, yeah. Hoha. You're a Jezebel. You're very mean. You stone her. Look, Opeke is so cold. For you to even come out and defend and even brag on it, giving reasons to fuck up, everybody can see. I even came to understand that you have things you use to blackmail people. I'm still working on that. I'm sure you approve. You blackmail people and keep them under your spell forever. You use people to mount on people. Can we kill? You should kneel down tonight and pray to God for forgiveness, really. Mr. Obe, that don't use such word in case somebody else with such condition comes to you. Even if it's horrible, always reassure the person where that we can take care of it. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Even if you're like critically ill, doctor will always tell you it's going to be fine. You're going to be all right. We'll try our best. Doctor will never say, your leg is rotten. And then you expect me not to cry? And then I'm crying. You're telling people that came to console me to let me cry. Are you for real? And you're on defense on that. Shame on you, Hoha. Shame on you and those people that you paid that are raining us insult just to clear your, to cover your tracks. The time is up, darling. People did not achieve this. I'm going to break this your empire. I told you I'll crumble your empire. This little empire you think you're grooming on Facebook, consider it crumbled. If I can unitedly will remove Donald Trump in Britain. I march the street of Britain to defend people. Ndem Mexico. Trump tutol pochie na jail. Sinana hawunde refugee. Vulozo we be in London he. Actually Trump up number 10 ahead. Everybody on the street. I choose for Trump. Police was everywhere. I will go Ogechi. Ogechi, my darling. Even when I start working, everybody in my work knows already. My family know everything that's happening. Everybody knows. I'm going to 2070. But I don't think it will be that long. Unless my bachelors are forever. You must do the right thing. Give me my money back. Start doing it before I get to you, and I mean it. I mean it. How do you sleep at night? Kidikisha hola. Those are not so good. Ime wel mobi. If you tell them na social media don't move. They mad social media will be kagging work the same video. I can equimene when a name. Ne. You got one book what well. A question in Abia. I'm gonna do a petition. If I think this is not a debate. It's not. I'm not the bully. You are the bully. You have been bullying at me. My name is all over system to shut me down. You are massively reporting my page. If not that I'm aware of a little softwares that can protect things, by now. Did it take you long to bring down Oluchi Lloyd's platform on Facebook? I saved her platform because you were on her. Did it take you long to bring down Forgive You Now Your Choice? Do you want us to go there? Everything can open. No. It's time to think. This is not Facebook or saga you're calling it. This is actually happening to real people. Mrs. Obe is a real human being trying to thrive and survive with her kids without her husband with her. Chibo is a human being. He don't like the condition he's in. It's left for me and you to tell him that things will get better, not to humiliate them. Jane is a real human being. She's not doing Facebook saga. She has a medical issue that needs attention. You solicited for money for her and you turned it to be saga. Anybody that talk about it, you claim that you're sagaring. What is the definition of saga? I can't find it on the dictionary. You're a fool. These are things you sit down and think about. You are going to get yourself where you don't want to be with this hand. For me, coming out on the social media, you rob my person to the mud. If I can remove Trump, who the fuck are you? If we can remove Trump from Britain, we were marching the street of London. We marched to the House of Parliament. From Westminster there, we went to number 10. Everybody had their whistle. People, refugees are welcome here. Say it out, say it clear. Refugees are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Refugee. That was how we were screaming and screaming. We screamed for days and days, and they kicked him out. Kicked him out of Britain like a log of wood, just like he came. Then who are you? Do you think we cannot achieve that on a Facebook? No, relax. Like I said before, I'm not the only one watching you. And I believe I'm speaking a lot of people's mind. So if you want to still solicit for her, go on ahead. Make your research. Keep your diary. It will help a lot in the case. Because this lady, the way she's going now, she's done it for how many years now? Since 2017, you can tell she's well relaxed on it because nobody have treated it. She insulted Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, the Ohamadike of Biafra, the indigenous people of Biafra leader. She rubbished him, claiming that no Jishin Igbo and no Gare. Imana after onye malu ka ọ na-azụ. Nne, kedu onye ji isi ndị ogbenye aṅụ garị kịta? Go on. She done a lot of things that people were supposed to put her on check, but nobody did that. Now she's relaxed. She don't even look at you like a human being at all. Iku she go 50 family photo gini. Iku oje bunu, threaten onye ahụ. Iku oje na nna gi je fute video in the village gi. Just to ridicule you and shut you up. That's her job. But to anything in that, if you go man, go after her, go chibo after, go down in after her. A question name already release go account to me, and you have almost 8.something million in it. These are people's money. You have to find a way to squeeze it out and make sure you put me in the account because everything you did my money, I'm not happy about it. You have to give me my money back. You've killed that spirit that gave it to me. I want to use my hand and do it the way I'm and I'm solo on Facebook. Just randomly and I message him. I'll just pick people. And you consistent. I don't force you to share my video, no. I'll just say share. If you like, you share. But I go through your profile, and if I see anything, I will see you. I will check you out on your profile. Then I'll text you. If I text you, I'll text you my WhatsApp to call me. You call me, and I'll bless you. That's how I behave. Draw the people I've told you, don't tell anybody. And that's what I've been doing. Even when I was still, reaching out to people without even your knowledge. You don't have to advertise that you're helping people. You're not doing it to get credit. Like I told you, before you started raining insult on yourself, I told you, I don't want to get to say, now it's time to put you on track. Lola Amakannaji, prepare. At least you get the Ogechi a good in hand one. At least you got you on that. I'll give you that. Lola Amakannaji, whosoever is on that alias. You're very good in writing. Ogechi will need a very, somebody got drafted a very good in here. Like they said, the other lady said she's taking him in the court. What's her name? Ishikanopi. Also now got one J court. I'm not doing her. In the HM, I'm not going to ego. If you start that boy, me, ịkpọcha m isi na ụtụ gbakwa agha afọ ị ga-agba mbọ je wele ga ngote ukwu akwa ịga n'ama idebe ihe na-eme ụmụaka ekwu na alright ndị mmadụ kwuo okwu n'okwu gwa na wo bed mmụọ mafta come on general also. So my darlings, that's what I got to say to you, Ogechi. You know what I mean? I can get cook again, and I cannot. So anybody that wants to call in and say anything, this is your time to do so. If you've not clicked in and subscribe on Ndobodo page, do so now, okay? So I still got 30 minutes to play about. If anybody wants to call in, if not, I'm gonna go. So only try when I contribute to don't be afraid. I might sound very, very broad. Well, I'm a very, very approachable person. You might him feel you enjoy Charlie. Tell me. You know what me would have told me I shout on man to buy like a bandit. What you tell matter bringing to you have to go. You go hana me nicely, man. He go. Man, if you are to a at my like a bandit. I'm a good Ogechi cake, one bush. Then I paid you to walk with you, she'll get a woman at my like a bandit. To buy sugar. Sugar, Obama came car. She gets his name, woman. It's his name, Mumbo. It's his Mumbo. So, if you contribute, this is your time to do so, my darlings. Okay? Can call in now. At least I've spoken now for how many hours? I'm not talking anymore. Call. I'll keep quiet. You air your own view. And then I will not interrupt. Thank you for calling. You have actually call and talk away. I'm not stopping you from saying anything. So, united was stronger. United was stronger. So if we can unite and work together, we'll bring this asshole down. Now she thinks she's untouchable. Bringing who down? She's down already. She's so something they say when they Ogechi na akparịrị no ndị ji iwe ka sori na na-achọ ejide kenken kpochie na jail. Another format here we have. So Palace of Justice was actually helping her out without even knowing it. Because all the people in her group on that by her, including myself. The other day. No Julie Buku the hotel. I took a Tolego much of a hotel at Dakar, but I'm my Netherlands High Commission in Dakar. Chukuna made the law label news of Pochi. To God, that can make the highest mistake of my life. Not me. I wouldn't hear Queen and I laughed at mad. So everybody will be in it. Everybody you have to put your eyes in everything you're doing on Facebook. A lot of them are a bunch of liars. Hana Debiaka normal people, but they're not normal people. Ondo Shinama. Ana be make love. Abagika na target. They don't love you. They're just targeting your bag, your pocket. Okay? Yes, I'm good. Blessed evening, beloved ma. Hi. So if you want to call in, this is your time to call in. Okay? If not, more get it okay now. So subscribe to on your platform. I still got some few glow cards to sell, no to share, to sell, to share. I've shared some on Chief Pilot platform this evening. I've shared some anonymously. So I want in Glow Network in Nigeria. You can inbox me on WhatsApp. I need, I think I still got 10,000 or 8,000 to share. I've shared some of the Glow. I'm going to follow, but I'm going to use. So you can just WhatsApp me on my WhatsApp number that's pinned here. Can you give the Glow? I'm maybe before you listen, a bit use with this thing, okay? Hello, Oyobodo. Oyobodo, the girl is shy. You pay my yana. I thought that it's on your family problem. So no good on your own.
Thank you. This is my second time of taking my time to watch you.
Yeah.
I never knew Oyobodo.
One name. Aqua I'm a see ka got off more of my.
I am proud of you.
Thank you, my darling.
I am very, very proud of you.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
let me don't get worried about that. Only the Ogechi, the man before they made him. Julie one name Jideki.
Thank you.
Jideki.
Amen. No.
Oh, keep praying for you.
Thank you.
People that you don't know are praying for you. People that you don't know. This is my second time of following you. And I'm getting before you that was the mom. Okay. This is about all these lights that don't tell you heaven.
Oh, you know that new heaven.
I am telling you.
Okay.
How come when we're a lot of friends making food? I'm going to bill.
Oh, bye. Oh, but okay. What was what all your offers?
Fine. Let's I'm telling you what happened. I for you. I need just try organize. What I'm much to say that to
thank you, my darling.
I love you.
Thank you, my darling. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I use a gift for calling. So you inbox me the glow. You only use the glow. You just inbox on machine no glow. I'm coming to the card and walk away engage you. When you go to Nigeria, get use work where or how to for and the mother total the card. She can try your love. The number, can you? I can go on the money and Muglo number. Can you tune your community and a phone now? You know what I mean? So you actually contribute to only any name in internet. Walk it out, contribute to it. Part of it. Okay? More need to look now. Yes, my darling. Hello, Nyoba.
Hello?
Hello, my darling. How are you? Good evening.
I'm fine. Good evening, Julie.
Good evening, my darling. Hi.
Good evening, Onyo Bodo.
Hey. It sounds like you're not evil.
Yes, I'm married to Igbo.
Where are you from?
I'm from
Uh-huh. Wow, okay. Welcome. You're Igbo you're now Igbo by marriage.
Yes.
I'm
from Bayelsa.
Ah, wonderful.
I'm from Bayelsa. I'm got married to Owerri. Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
I love what you are doing,
Thank you.
I'm so happy. I actually got into this when Benko's nude was when Benko's nude was online, and I just went to Ogechi's platform to comment that please stop this you are doing. She insulted me, blocked me.
Yeah, she don't take advice at all. She don't take advice. She's very rude, very
She don't
vulgar.
take advice at all.
No.
Yes, the people fighting her now, she thought this and people just fighting her. She has so many enemies because of her mouth.
She's not telling people why they are fighting her. She's only telling people that their people are after her without telling people why they are after you.
Honestly, she don't tell people why they are, why she's being attacked and insulted.
Mm-hmm.
So I really like what you are doing. Keep it up.
Thank you, my darling.
Keep it up. We'll keep exposing her.
Absolutely. Have you subscribed on Ndobodo platform, YouTube channel?
Get justice. Subscribe. I'll subscribe.
Subscribe because they are reporting my page. They are reporting it. They want to get rid of me on Facebook. So they can only report Facebook account and destroy the evidence I have here. They can't destroy the one on YouTube. Never.
Yes. Yes. We'll move over to YouTube. I am subscribing now.
Yeah, but I'm moving all the videos there. Yeah. Do that, my darling. It's important.
Yes. I will do that, ma. Take care.
All right, my darling. Nice talking to you.
I love you.
Love you too, sweetie.
I love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye, my love. Bye. See? Wonderful Nigerian people. But the kind of joy you get, like when you're talking to your own, person from, Ogechi and Mewa with the trust. But the man shake it trust more than the mother no wow. For you, Madaka, no way nobody will change that for me. Not even you, Ogechi. No matter how terrible you are to me, can't change that ever. Hello, good evening, darling. Do you want to contribute to the show?
Hi, Julie.
Hello, my
Hi,
darling.
good evening.
You okay?
How are you?
I'm all
Yeah,
right,
I'm good,
darling.
thank you. Yeah, I'm one of your followers. I just wanna commend you for what you're doing.
Thank you, my
Because
love.
I'm so happy that you spoke up for yourself.
Yeah.
Because the problem with Ogechi is that she's a bully. And you know bullies, when you don't act, they shout at you. But then when you shout back, they run away.
They retreat and
Initially,
put it on you.
she wanted to intimidate you because you kept quiet. I remember when we were saying, Ogechi, leave me alone, just leave me alone, stop calling my name on your platform. And she thought she was in charge. Rah, rah, rah. She was barking like a mad dog. But then I'm so happy the way you now came out in full force and was just like, listen, girl, enough is enough. I'm not taking this from you.
Absolutely. I sponsored her stuff. She hasn't given me a dime since I met her. I don't even know who she is.
Yeah, so I'm sure she's so shocked the way you've reacted to the whole thing. And I'm just glad you stood up for yourself. You can't allow a bully to block.
No way, Jose. Oh, this direct call have just cut off my sister. Hello, caller. Hello, my darling. You just cut off the other sister. Go on.
Did I cut you off? I'm calling.
No, it's okay. Keep talking. You called directly and someone was on WhatsApp. Go on. You want to contribute to the show?
You know we are here together. You know, if you can see my number.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been following this stuff. The best thing God did for you is to take you out of that trap you've been into Ogechi's hand.
The people that gave me heads up was Palace of Justice. Thanks to them, though they came harshly, but they made me to be on guard. These people would have done more damage to me. If I'd been there wasn't any abuse that came from Palace of Justice, and I went with a neutral mind to Ogechi. Believe me, I can call this not a different level, because I would have been very free with them, showing them my children, and discussing things I'm not supposed to discuss with her. You know what I mean?
I know how it all started. Even Ken is my brother. We speak the same language from the same town. I've been with him all along. The greatest, even when you came out of that trap, honestly speaking, I praise God for you. Because by now you would have been down.
The damage would have been go, because they're claiming even some people are trying to say that I'm in love with them and all those nonsense. Because people will be asking you out. You told them you're married, and then they're still asking you out. They don't even regard the fact. Because Ogechi already announced to me as a married person. That means they're trying my discipline.
Let me tell you, people that are doing something don't make noise. I've been living in UK since 2002. So I've been in UK I'm a motorcycle now here, and they've been in UK, brain had the entire.
Of course.
So she made the wrong person. When I watched it in Nazi, all the things that are happening, I hand it to the wrong person, because one day I think I will go to brain.
No, she's thinking it's a joke. Forgetting it's my life that she's tarnishing. She don't even know the effect that all this have had on me. All she's thinking is herself, and she's enjoying it.
Mr. Obi, I was crying today. I cried. Oh my goodness.
God.
I cried so much.
When she said, look at you, the leg is rotten.
My little girl, who is 13, my last child, came and said, Mom, why are you crying? I said, please, you will not understand. I cried so much today, and I've never felt it this way. I know about the story of Mr. Obi. I started following everything from day one. I have been there anonymously. I hardly comment. I've been there anonymously. What all you've been telling us, all you've been saying today, and what Chichibuna said in the morning, they're all true. People that are
of course it's true. I have nothing to lie about her for.
No.
There are more even to say. A lot. But I'll let her be forthcoming with them. We'll treat it as she comes.
Exactly. The one that baffles me, we use the language, we say that somebody is weird. Okay, this is weird.
She is weird. Very, very weird.
No, exactly. So I don't know why she thinks that you are jealous of her.
My goodness.
What has she got? Common primary 6 English language, she cannot even make a sentence.
Jealous of when I'm investing my money. Crazy ass bitch.
Honestly. And the best thing she can do for herself, if she wants to come out in social media to talk, let her exactly use our language. She's just dying inside herself, sorry. But she's camouflaging it. She tries to do something to make people feel that she is not bothered.
Yeah.
She's inwardly dying. She knows that you've kicked her off the show. So she cannot do anything anymore. One name what they can make Korea Google, or better than make an attack. But I could just like this is just a market. My dear, I doff my cap for you. You are great. You are doing very well.
Okay, with the compensation then. Yeah, I can make it and all he gave me now. Yeah. Any current trouble in I may want. I do my so current trouble.
They don't bother about what people are saying.
I don't care. I don't even acknowledge them.
I follow you on YouTube. I follow you everywhere.
Follow the page. On unbeatable na YouTube unbeatable kine follow.
I may follow on your video. I don't know you, but I may follow. I subscribe got there already.
But the incoming follows in my personal one is Unbeatable Babe TV and Lifestyle. Unbeatable Babe, my personal YouTube page. But Undoboda is very important for Undoboda need to follow me on that. In case I could come here.
Yes. Can one them okay? Give me a ball. Well done.
Okay. Can what years are mundo, but in a very harsh way.
Thank God.
Oh my goodness. I will never stop loving that boy. I swear to God. So people will say, oh, Julie is a stupid about human traffic. Yeah, so be careful in a very harsh way. If not, you can put evidence on me.
I know, but God is with you. God is with all of you that are standing on the truth. And those of us that know the truth, we are with you guys. And one of you can save on my number. Here are my personal number.
I will do that.
My number, and I know I'm with Chichi, and I'm not with anyone name okay. I'm just about UK.
Julie tried email Ken smuggle. Maybe I'm a practicing my human tribe. Did you have any problem with her? No.
They will always attack who is saying the truth.
They always attack any possibility to make the person, the bind in journal. People are very bad.
I know. And God is with us. If God is for us, no one can be
against us. No one is against us. Absolutely.
You just stand on the truth and be careful. And I know you're already a wise man.
I'm careful.
My brother is a wise man, and you are a wise lady. So let's carry on like that.
Thank you,
Mom.
So
don't trust anybody. Just like Gigi and the Ken.
Yeah.
Don't trust anybody. Just keep your cool and keep doing the right thing. God bless you. God bless you
too, man. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I appreciate your call. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye now. Bye. Furia, Ogechi ne ukwu na-aga wam. Okay? Okeke shikwe. Ukwu na-aga zamzam. No, ukwu na-aga wam. Aya na-ale zamzam na him. Ogechi na ndani na-esikidata. Some of them na-emekwa ihe mere ka chọfụta. I was like 1, 2, 3 man eberebe egbo. Oga kakwa give me ha na kpọrọ institution now. Remove your pride and rectify things. Pride breaks. Pride destroys. Pride will lead you to where you never expected you will ever be. And pride will deprive you from having something you would have just gotten like in a twinkle of an eye. Ogechi, you've lost a potential friend in me. I taught you a lot. These few days in Malum, when you were crying about your YouTube and stuff, I asked you, do you have your signature on YouTube? You said no. Do you have, so you don't have your content on YouTube at all? You said no. I said, how can you be doing stuff you don't have a YouTube channel? No, your HTDG will not tell you that. I'm not telling you that because now it's your YouTubers where you go millions of, but no. Because they give you trainings, free professional trainings you can with every month. And you suggest that again, not for the money. Hello, darling. Hi, good evening, my love. You okay?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Do you want to contribute to the show?
Yeah, I want to contribute. First of all, I want to say you're doing a great job. Well done with all you're doing and educating our people. Yeah.
Thank you.
But the whole thing, it's personally, it's not long. I started following this whole thing on Facebook. The first video I came across was actually Ogechi's video.
Okay.
And I took time to watch it. And it didn't take me long. I'm a deep thinker. It didn't take me long to raise an eye and say what is going on. Even I didn't know about the saga and the whole NGO thing, but the way she was talking, the things she was saying, and then saying, "Oh, let me call my people." If you're running a charity that I gave today, maybe I'm in a position to give today. You don't have to call me tomorrow. If I'm interested in giving, it's something people do willingly. It's not like, okay, because I know Julie is giving, each time I want to raise funds, I'll call you and say, "Oh, Julie, we're raising funds. What are you going to give us today?" You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know my condition at the moment. Maybe I was in a position to give last time, and this time it wasn't confident. That's how you roll. Then I'm like, who does that? Like, you're calling up people. People are not calling me. You're saying, "Oh, let me call this my boss chick. Oh, these are the people doing it for me. And she kept calling people.
That's what she does. After she will deny you and label you a criminal.
Yeah, she called one lady and the lady was hesitating. You can tell that it wasn't convenient for her. She said, "Oh, you're lying. So we're donating for our clinic. What do you have to give us?" And the lady was like, "I'm going to send you something." I took time. I raised an eye.
Yeah. Because you're clever.
And then
my emotions took over me. Yeah.
I started following you, and I'm this kind of person. I'm your kind of person, actually. I give, but I'm a deep thinker, and I like to see things for myself. I wasn't following her, but I was following her videos. Anytime I see her video, I try to watch. And then after we did the last event, she was lamenting. Like, I'm a charitable person, and anytime I see somebody giving, no matter who, I am happy.
I appreciate them.
People are helping.
Of course.
So charity is not meant for one person. If I'm not gaining massively, if someone is not gaining massively on charity, there is no need to lament. You should be happy. Oh, other people are helping. At least are helping our people. But she was very sad about that event and that we raised money for Chibo.
Yeah.
She was extremely sad. That was another thing. Like, it doesn't, any deep thinker can decode what the lady is doing. Because if you're not earning anything, why are you saying charity is now meant that? Is she the first person to run an NGO? There are millions of NGOs before her. There are going to be millions of NGOs after her.
Yeah.
You understand? So that alone tells a lot about her, because you're going, "Oh, now they are raising money. People are raising money. Let them keep on. They are taking, everybody wants to be like Ogechi." My dear, charity is not meant for you alone.
Oh my goodness.
Anybody can do charity to their own capacity and the way they want. Just do it and do it right. That's all that matters. Especially if you're soliciting funds from the public.
You get them involved. Make sure you inform them on every single move you want to make. You don't have those criteria at all.
Yeah, and then I went on about the saga and I tried to like understand what is happening. Okay, what is going on? Because people keep on, she keeps on cursing and but
keep sharing this video as you're coming in. Share.
People
keep talking, my darling.
Yeah. Okay, people contribute money. It's a public fund.
Mm-hmm.
And the right thing to do is that whenever you solicit funds from the public, you need to explain, like, be transparent, let people know, okay,
like
we
a
contributed,
breakdown.
Look at what happened at Video Body. The first time we did something for people. Look at how we went. Nobody can come out tomorrow and say, oh, Julie, everything was out there for everybody to see. Okay, look at how we have done. Okay, look. You know, that's how things are done.
Not on Ogechi's
You know,
book.
when it doesn't matter if I'm a billionaire, I'm poor, everyone naira somebody gave you, you don't know how they worked for it.
Absolutely.
And they deserve that you come back and say, okay, yeah. And say, okay, this is how far we've gone with what we work, this is how much we realized, and this is what it is used for. It's that simple. Exactly. This whole saga online is
the worst thing is I don't even know what is saga. I've tried to figure out what is saga. Is when you come out and start screaming on your page. I don't buy it because I'm not doing saga. Yeah. This girl ripped me off, and on top of it, she's insulting me, calling even my mother. You know what I mean? She's got no respect for herself.
You can imagine. That's crazy. Yeah. You know, it's a little thing, something so small. People are advising you. You're not doing something right. Do it right, and that's it. Because every other thing comes out from this main issue. You're collecting public funds. It's not your private money. I watched the video. She was talking as if, oh, okay, people contributed money for a particular case, which is Mr. Obi. I wasn't there. I started following that long ago, but I followed the story. I saw your videos. I saw her videos. Yeah. I saw IVF videos.
No, don't call her Ivy.
You know, chief pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I tried to like follow up because I like to understand things. And it didn't take me time to understand what is going on. You know?
Mm-hmm. She labels her witch, IVF, Alamesia, dwarf, where is your children in Nigeria, all kind of horrible names, just because she's putting up a question.
And imagine, somebody asked you a sincere question. We contributed money for so person.
She likes to create it like for people to perceive it like you guys were friends before, and you're having a misunderstanding kind of. That's what that idiot in Germany. I don't know who let him in the country. That dirty ass, raggedy ass, dreadlock. That's not even dreadlock. That moron opened his gob and claimed that I was Ogechi's friend.
It's not right through her. Like, she doesn't have the personality.
You're not my friend at all.
Doesn't have the manners to do it.
None of them is my friend. I supported the charity and that was it.
It's terrible. My dear, just don't relent. Keep doing what you're doing.
No, you must forgive me. Let your calls.
Actually, it was your video that got me like interested in the whole thing. Normally I go through Facebook and just browse through things that comes on my feed and just move on because I don't like all the social media thing. But I picked an interest because when I listen to you, you know, when you listen to a responsible person talking and then you get something, because the first time I listened to her video, it was rants. It was auto, like I'm like, what the hell? Exactly. You know, it was a lot of naughty stuff, like the things that come out of her mouth. I couldn't even stand it. I had to like leave.
Yeah, that's the thing. You cannot get people to listen because some people get irritated when they hear such words. You know.
Yeah.
That was what got me twisted, my darling. It got me really twisted. But then it gave me heads up to be careful. Leave me alone. I'm going to find out, but I was careful with the person already. You know what I mean? So that kind of helped me, but it pushed me in further. So I don't want it happening to people. anymore.
Yeah.
Yes, my
Yeah.
darling.
Thank you so much, Julie.
Thank you,
so
my
much.
sweetheart. I
what
appreciate
you're
your
doing.
call, okay? Thank you, my darling. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye. Onye na-edekwe thunder fire caller for calling on you. I might not slip of tongue. Kedu ahụ I saw bully again. Delete kwegi na ama Ogechi the bully. As we call a thunder fire UD for calling pilot. Come on. It was a slip of tongue, my brother. Come delete your comment and don't do that. Hello, good evening, my darling. Hello, good evening. Hi, caller. Where are you calling from? Do you want to contribute to the show?
Yes, I'm calling from Njaka.
If you want to speak up a bit, my darling, okay?
Okay, it's Nancy, Japan.
Okay.
Good evening.
At the moment, is it not Njaka? Dakar.
Japan.
Hey, aren't they original Japanese? Nina, she got the first. A big in Toronto, Tokyo.
Japan, I'm Tokyo.
You know, Tokyo or Fukushima?
Tokyo.
Hi, Nina, Lenny, when I know. Obodo dara good. Okay?
Well, okay, go say, original for what? I'm not carry online. I'm busy.
I'm not online. I just Futachi Wanya because Ogechi na kwade wo fence. And I'm after online like that. I have a lot of things to do with my time. And when Muna, I may defend the Ihamo. I have to write a lot. I have to do all that. And all look at here video soon. I have to catch up with. But you, this lady, on our posters in Facebook all the time. All no hinga name me. Come save one to buy my darling. Yes, my love.
Yes. Imana. I'm Japan 2018. The day I'm Japan, where by into my phone now, I got into my phone. Ogechi, okay, phone Ujimuka Anji that time. Ogechi wake up at an line. Wow, on a chop, or erase the Mirabel. Ego. Where Ujimu. Onye a na-eme ọgụ Ogechi na-enyere ndị ihe na-esiri ike aka. Ozugbo mụ gosiri di m Ogechi ọba si nwunye ya fon a mụ pinye ọdị fon gbapọchi n'Ogechi na ajọ mmadụ na oriri ego Biafra.
Amakwe na Japan. Ha bụ onye nwe ejekpukwe na ọdụ ya.
Di m ejiro ihe gbasara Biafra egwu. Wee sị m pinye ọjị fon ma wọchi n'Ogechi na oriri ego Biafra and then ọ na-akpọzikwa Nnamdi Kanu. Wee si oke gbanyụzie eto wepụta Ogechi ga-agewezi ihe ọzọ. Ka m nọkọtakwara wee gakwa na wee afọlọ n'Ogechi ajọsọ m taịpụ afa ya. Gazie di ọ bụrụ the day ọ na-akpọrị Nnamdi Kanu iyi na-ekwu maka Atiku na gba Atiku na-achọ ka
na-emeghe campaign election.
Yes. Mgbe ahụ wee sị ha ihe o kwuru bụ eziokwu ịfụkwara ihe na-eme that day wee chefuzi about Ogechi na-amụ ama onye ọ bụ na maka na ọ gafete na my timeline na ama onye ọ bụ. Wee rute one settle time my friend na-efolo ya na share ihe ọ na-eme that time bụ mgbe unu na-eso ya sef but ana m efolokwe Path of Justice.
Mgbe a na-emechiga na
wee gaza ọ bụrụ na ọ na-eme hookup. That time a na-ekwu o nwere okwu a na-ekwu that time gbasara ihe a ya mgbe m ji wee mazie wee sị ha nke a na-akpọ Japan
Japan. Na-asị dị na nwekwara onye nọ Japan na-efolo Ogechi. Ọ na ọ mabeghị onye Ogechi bụ.
Ọ nọrụ wee akwata n'Enugu be anyị. Nnene. Akwa Vincent ka si na Japan na nọ na akwata n'Enugu. Ololo wee ihe n'ime afọ. Analụ m nwa jam.
O wee sị m na m uche ka okwu mana onye ọ sị na ọ nọ ebe si ya nọ Japan ọ sị onye ebe ka ọ bụ si ya na onye Enugu. Ọ sị m na uche ka afa ya na ya na-aga miti ọ na-aga miti n'Enugu ọ na-akọbara.
Ọwụ ọkwa onye Enugu obi n'Enugu ọ onye Imo. Ọwụ ọkwa onye Enugu onye ole. Ọha o tolu n'Enugu. Kuwe.
O wee sị ya na onye Enugu nsị m oke na ọ bụ na m amata afa ya amata na ya ga-ama onye ọ bụ miti n'Enugu ọ Anambra ọ nọcha ma n'Imo steeti ọ na-agachara ha ibe ọ bụ na ha na-emecha afọ wee kwesị ọ bụrụzie otu a ụkwụ a na-esi wee na-asịzi na Japan anọzi Japan n'ọbụzi Enugu ka ọ nọ wee na-asị ha nna na o nwere settle time mụ gara di ya a na-ekwu okwu o nwere tii ọ bụrụ tii like that echetezi m afa ya akpọrọ afa na-enye mmadụ ike mgbe ahụ a na-ekwu na platfọm Ogechi Japan sị na ya nwa na-aṅụ ya Ogechi aga na room ya ga-apụpụta tii ọ dị na sachet.
Ọ dị ka anọghị m ebe ahụ that day. Eloteghị m nke ahụ bikekwa anọghị m ebe ahụ that day.
Okay. Mgbe ahụ wee sere shọt adịtin wee gazie gaa chọchaa ya nnọọ
na afịa ndị Japan.
Chọchaa ya yes enwetaghị m ma Japan sị na ya nọ Japan wee chọchaa ya na-asị ha ihe a sị na na-ere na Japan na afụrọzim ya tụgharịchaa ya afụzim ya that day ka m ji wee ma na ma na anọrọ Japan nọ Jos pụta nnọọ azụtụ ama Japan ama onye ọbụla chọrọ ịbịa Japan o were Japan nọ na-asị na-azazi Japan Chineke nsogbu adị m happiness na aka Ogechi wee pụta na ịchọpụtara ihe na-eme n'oge.
My God. Afụtakwa m ka m na ọlụ onwe m ha ajụ ịhafụ m aka chi m na ọya iwuru na awụzi m sabotu a kedịrị ihe m mere hafụnụ m na ọ dafụtakwa na aga m eweta ebe na kịta achọ m izuru ike ha ajụka Ogechi si m na awọ m bitere ya wolu Chioma Chidimma Eze gbarụwa m ma m jụkwa ebe ọ bụla ide ihe Chidimma Eze achụlụ m kpọrịwa m agbam iyi o enwekweghị mgbe ọgbagwakwa onye nwe bifọ na-agwa ndị mmadụ na mụ na ya wụ oyi na-ebitirelu m ihe eti na-abịa m hukọp ka di m chụfu m n'ụmụnọ n'ọzọ na mụ na di m tukwu ụbọchị mkpekiri the whole call niile. You understand? So she was hitting on to destroy my home. One eti na ọbịa hukọp ọ na-eti na abịa m hukọp because ọ nwere na host hukọp wụlụ ihe ọjọọ ọma nna ya gwa madị n'ọnya ọ na-eti ka ndebe di m nne ya ka di m nne ya ka m gbọghasala m ezinụlọ m ihe ahụ ọ na-eche julebira hukọp ọ mini na ihe ahụ ọ na-ekwu ya na maka na ya na anchor the hookup program. You understand? Ọ na hookup dị njọ kedu ihe na-host dị ekwuchebe m eyo ọsịla m na ahụziri human traffic nwa na-akpọgwo m before
gwara di m na Ogechi eji m idea gwa ya na Ogechi na-emezikwa hookup kịta sef ọsọ m hapụ ihe ahụ na ihe o ji anakọsị mmadụ ego ya nsị ya na
a na-edute ndị mmadụ bịa nọ n'ebe ahụ gụọ na ezigbo ndị mmadụ ọkwa ndị nwancha ha niile everything is set up ọsịkwa na-achị mkpọta onye mere onye gwara m okwu ya
gwara m agwa na ndị ahụ na-abịa dị achụ
ọ na-adị kpọcha some people nọcha obodo dị agha
na Zoom ahụ na ere nọ arenji na before bata na Zoom ọ ga-aga kpọcha ha ncha kpọcha ha na fonu si ha na ya bawago ya n'ụwa sori na-ama efolokwo ndị ha na-ama awọch amaghị m ka Ogechi
ọsọ gị folo ị na-efolo uche ya adịla ya iweta ego ma aka iji esi spend
ọ naghị ekwu okwu na
make mmadụ n'ọgụ ọ dị happy mgbe ọbụla no.
I see. Just so you may happen. Henen winner. Oh, good as I am with that. Away over the government. Don't say shaky. Helen win. What the matter, nobody. When I take you to the world, I'm sure that some guy like you got to come them no get in a month of us. So I'm telling you the Helen winner. No way by you to be a woman article in the Bible. I'm about to Helen winner. Helen win. Oh, good as I got Motana Ogechi. I let them say short. Hey, okay. Oh, yes, Sika. Hey, I could never be Boyga. Uno, Sika. Surely, can't I do a shin dick him in? Day, oh, no, that's the day. I got kids. Oh, when my Bono na Germany. Very good family friend of ours. Only Bono call. Yeah. You don't know why. It's happy. If you are in a G in a new way, go wisely. Maniga man, didn't yet to watch a man you see him. Oh, we win.
Achorom digo. I'm not sorry follow.
Wham! I know when the bubble at the moment I have been get your loan, and you put on the Kuli Hebalu, okay, bend the Malihinano, Kay and Ando, but
I want to be allowed to see it. Imagine I got ya. And I'm like, not live with you. This are going the chief pilot. How they put you here, Baru. One more thing,
when I open a Gelmonti today, I've gotten a few tips. All good in the healthcare sector. Oh, you're in Africa, got a man now. How it works.
If you put online, you put
they after me. They want to bring down my charity. They want to kill me. They want to do this. On that. How they question? Hashim them hashim no get away. Now kakuko kagashi no manda. Now throw off story kana in criminal terminology. Throw off. Okay? For people that don't understand it, will be soliciting it. It will. Okay. Facebook is counting down for me in Dobodo. All the Kagmarika, then yeah. Nobody. Okay, my girl, bye-bye. Nobody, if you want me to come back, I'll come back in an hour. Indicate yes, Aqua very fast. I have 2 minutes left. 59 seconds. 57. They yes or no, yes, no. Facebook will lock me out. All for Tana again. Go to to go say final. When Sky Church wants it in an hour's time. Could naturally do 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. All the same person, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Okay, no, but that's later. So look after you and people around. I'll see you in half an hour's time. Then I'll post Mrs. Obi's appeal. Then I'll come back and then we'll talk about it further. Ogechi, a word is enough for the wise. Look after you and people around you. Goodbye. See you in a bit.